It's go time, everybody. What's going on?
Hello, everybody.
Happy Monday. Happy GTNH 2.8 update. Update came, what was it, Saturday night or something like that?
Pleased to meet you.
Yo, now it's just coming right on in. That 6-month resub. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
6 months already.
Straight.
Hype for 2.8, but
Dude.
even serious TPS issues myself.
TPS issue. Oh no. What age are you in, Niles? I'm sorry you're having those issues. That can always be tough to figure out. But dude, yeah, I'm so psyched for this update. It's been so long since we've had an update, Kat. I think that's might be one reason, but like there's a lot of really good stuff.
Yes.
But looking forward to playing around in the base today. Oh, here's a weird thing.
Excited about some things.
The witching gadgets, the Raven Cloak is automatically enabled every single time I enter the world.
Uh-oh.
So I have to turn it off every time I log back in. That's kind of weird.
I still hate that we don't see it anymore.
That is really weird, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's sad.
Hopefully that gets fixed
Pleased to
eventually.
meet you.
but- Yo, the law. What's up? I think for the 7 months. Yo,
2.8 hype.
indeed, dude. I am so stoked. So I did like just look around the base. Mainly I was interested in because we also updated Twist Base to the latest version. We've been running off of kind of an old version for quite a while. So I went around, make sure all the twist multis worked properly. And then just like did a cursory glance to make sure nothing was like officially broken. There is one thing that's broken, chat. And that is Platline.
Yeah.
Because of a change to Aqua Regia. I did cover this in my Platline tutorial video. It is now hydrochloric acid and nitric acid, whereas it was diluted sulfuric acid before. So if you have Platline in your world, you update to 2.8, make sure you go check this out. Because that's probably one of the first things we're going to have to fix today, I would imagine.
Hey there, Mr. Nibbles.
Oh,
And
Mr.
all right,
Nibbles.
I have a couple things.
Yes. What's going on with you?
One, Lori, you are hilarious, saying, so no more world edit, right? Since you got Matter Manipulator. It's going to take a lot to get me on that Matter Manipulator.
Bro
train,
acting
guys.
like he doesn't even know us.
I know, right? You
Come
are
on
going to
now.
have to like pull my world edit axe from my
Yeah.
like
Cold dead
cold
hands.
dead hand. But anyway, so I'm also loving that
Yes.
people are using the new emote that I made for Potato.
Oh yeah, if you're in
I'm-
Potato Stream and you're subscribed, yeah, you get the lizard emote.
Yeah.
Lizards are welcome here. I hate to say it, but you know, they're welcome.
Whoa,
Pleased to
what
meet
just
you.
happened?
Oh my god. Hey, wait.
Crap, Al.
Yo, 12
you.
subs. Holy crap, Alf, coming out of nowhere. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you very, very much.
Holy crappers.
Valorant also gave a lot too.
Oh wait, oh yeah, it's Valorant was in the mix. That's why it was 12. Okay, that's right.
That
that's
is
throwing me off.
wild. Thank you so much.
Wait, 20? Wait,
Yeah,
hold on.
it's
Is my
20.
stuff
Gifting
messed up?
20 tier 1 subs.
20,
Thank
I'm
you
sorry.
very, very much.
Okay, my windows are lying to me. Sorry, chat. 20. Holy okay, thank you very much. That is insane. Alpha was 20, Valorant was 12. Wait, Valorant added
That's
12 to the mix?
Yeah.
What is
It
going
said,
on, chat?
added 4 gift subs and 8 bonus gift subs.
What the heck? Dude,
That is bananas.
Valorant is like full on Gamba during this. I don't think this has ever happened. I mean, I've followed, Twitch stuff, before we started streaming. I don't think the gift sub thing at the end of September was ever like this. Or it's just like full
this is pretty
Gamba.
wild.
That is crazy.
So
Thank you again, Alf. That is very generous of you. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. So you're gonna have to work on those numbers.
So how many is that? Do we count the Valorant subs? I guess we do. So that's 32 plus another 2, right? So that's 34. Is that right, chat? I think that's all right. Wait, no, what was it before?
Ooh.
Crap. 28 plus 34. 662.
Wow, there was someone that got 100 subs on a 5 gift sub. That is so
Dude,
crazy.
what the hell? Man, they're wilding out over at Twitch. Oh my gosh.
That is so amazing.
Yeah, that's
Thank you
awesome.
again so much.
Yeah, thank you. Apparently, Kat, I might go fix this in the middle of stream. We have to change our picture
Go
for a
ahead and
week.
make
Who's excited about that? I know some select people in chat will be excited about that.
Oh yeah, they will.
I know Mr. Nibbles is not excited. Very sorry.
Right? I mean, should I go ahead and change it?
No. Let's get into a little 2.8 action. We'll change it in a little bit. We'll change it in a few.
Speaking of 2.8,
yes,
there is something that is very clearly visible to everyone.
What?
That is seeing my screen is this amazing power notification.
Dude, one of the best. I put it at number 5 in our top 10. Honestly, it probably should have been like number 2 or number 3.
Yeah,
it is really good.
I absolutely love this feature. So another part of it is it even shows up in your journey map. So if you come up here, you can toggle it on and off, and it'll show you exactly where it is. Although I need to fix my settings since the update, because you cannot read this at all. It's so itty bitty.
Now, you know what's weird is it's not showing up like the visual overlay. It's not showing up for me.
Really?
Yeah.
That's weird.
It's also not showing up in. I wonder if it's because you're the one who placed the maintenance hatch or something like that.
So this is an interesting thing to bring up and talk about. Are you seeing any maintenance issues in the temple?
No.
Okay, so I'm gonna run over to the temple really fast, and I'm gonna show you guys this.
Because there were some maintenance issues over there, right?
Yeah,
but they weren't showing up in the tracker. Interesting.
Yeah. So pretty much every time we log in, we always have issues over here on our benzene because we haven't moved this over to our main power spine yet. But look, we have these here and they are obviously turned off because of that. But for some reason, they're not getting that power notification. But the one over in HV is. So I'm not sure what is up with that.
Maybe it'll just fix itself with time or something. But I do wonder if it is based on like who placed the thing. So maybe it's not going to show up for both of us. I don't know. I don't know what it's based on.
Yeah, I don't know.
We'll see.
And see, we've got this one over here is acting up too, although it's not off. But let's go back over to HV.
Sorry, Chad. I'm trying to fix some stuff here.
I absolutely love seeing this, though. That is so cool. Now, if only we can just figure out like why it's not showing up for everything.
Come on, Greg.
Yeah.
Pleased to meet you. Do you love me?
Oh, there. Wait. Whoa. Wait. How many is that? Chat, my thing is not reliable. Yo, Vampire.
Pleased to meet
Thank you for the
Vampire.
10 subs. Holy
Thank you very
crap.
much.
Thank you.
10 subs.
Dude, so
Thank you
plus
very,
2.
very much.
Plus 2 for Valorant. That is, yeah, okay, Chad. This was our final goal. These are goals that we were not supposed to achieve, by the way. We were never supposed to have Cat play a scary game, but that is in the works now.
Yep.
To be announced. We were never supposed to change the profile picture to a rat. We were never supposed to have a 12-hour stream, although that is well at the current accelerated rate, of subs.
Very quickly approaching.
That actually is possible now. But anyway, thank you all very much. Thank you, Vampire.
Thank you very, very much.
Incredibly generous of you. Thank you. Let's hit the 12-hour stream already. Dude, Kat and I have never done a stream longer than 8 hours before. And that was exhausting.
Of those, but yeah.
Nice to meet you.
No way. Alf.
Dude, Alf.
Alf, Alf, what are you doing? Yo, oh my God.
Alf,
thank you for, did I read that right? 50? 50 and then 21 from Valorant. Oh my God.
Holy crap.
Kat, we're not used to this. Okay.
Very, very much.
Thank you. Wait, okay, hold on. I have to do math now. Not that that's a problem. 674 plus 71. 50 from Alf and 21 from Valorant. Dude, Valorant is like... That blows my mind.
So much.
7:45. Kat, I think we're doing a 12-hour stream at some point. God. By the way, that's not today. That's not today, just to be clear. Oh, our
12-hour stream.
Okay, well, I guess there we go. There it is. Okay. Chad, I don't have any more goals. That's the last goal. I don't know what to do now. What do we do? All right. Again, we will announce this like way ahead of time. When we're gonna do that stream because we do have to, make sure we have like, real life preparations and such for that. Yo, thank you all very much. Oh my gosh, dude.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Arctarks, thank you for putting us over the edge on that one.
Petty.
This is like Potato when he said the subathon would be over in a few days. That was a crazy time. I really enjoyed Potato Subathon. September ends tomorrow. That's true. Yeah.
Yep.
New goal at 900. Chat, world download at 850. I mean, we could do a world down like that. That's easy. Chat, y'all want to try to cook up some ideas for us? I mean, that's all the ideas I had. Didn't I have, hold on. Let me look real quick. Didn't I have something like saved? Like break glass in case of emergency somewhere?
Oh, I think you might have. Like we were talking about other things, but then we were like,
yeah. Kat, let me look at something real quick, Kat. You go ahead and like, chat with chat for a second.
Okay, now this is like a really small thing, but I really love that the coils light up now, guys. If the machine is on, they light up. These have the same coils.
It is really, really cool. Yep. Such a little touch, but yeah, no, I'm a really big fan of that one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so, I did have, okay, Kat, I don't know if I should say this out loud, but you were going to draw an emote on stream live at some point or something. That was one of our other ideas.
We'd have to figure out how to like do that, like get it from my iPad, the screen.
I'm sure we can figure out a way.
Yeah, as long as we can figure that out, I will totally do it.
Why are you not block sharing those multi-blocks? She does block share a lot of them. Robonica, what's up, by the way? She does wall share a lot, but I don't know
what your thought was. This one, it was because of how much space was here. It was going to drive me bananas if one side had one like row available.
Yeah, it was just literally the space in the room. Yeah,
it just fit
that makes sense
better.
And honestly, wall sharing that doesn't really even help that much anyway. So, but yeah, no, good point. Oh, Greg says, I'm working on building my ZPM Matter Manipulator. Yes, chat, we were totally going to make Matter Manipulator today. That's exciting. Looks so cool, especially like it on chem reactors. Yeah, you know what? Like, I kind of like having the Cooper nickel coil exposed now. I used to wall share those, but I like them like sitting on top of the LCR so you can see them light up. Really cool.
Yeah, when we came in here over the weekend to check Platline stuff, I love that you can actually like come over here and see this one's turning on and all these are off. See, another good reason to give them each their own individual coil instead of sharing the coils too. All right, let's see.
All right.
Figure out.
Chat, I don't even know if you want to see this or not. I mean, I would like to see it. I think it'd be fun. But if we did cat drawing an emote on stream sometime. If you all have any other suggestions, please let me know. By the way, I was not prepared today.
I mean, we have to figure out which emote to do. I know there are a ton of suggestions for emotes.
We'll go 825.
I'm all Greg. Pleased to meet you.
Hey, there's Blade. What's up? Yeah, thank you for the tier 2.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's been a whole year.
A freaking year, dude. That is wild.
That is so great.
Thank you so much for the tier 2. I'll make that 3 points.
Thank you very much, Blade.
Hope your streams was going well, or I don't know if you ended it or if you're still streaming and you're just like cashing in your sub. But yo, thank you. Praise Brother Rat. Okay.
Brother Rat.
Yeah. The energy goggles or whatever they're called are also really cool. I am looking forward to that. And so I actually didn't realize until I was doing that video how easily accessible those are. So if we look at the power goggles, chat, this is like a in-game replacement for Nidus, if any of y'all are familiar with that. Basically an overlay that just tells you the energy of your LSC at any given time. And you can make this thing an IV, which was pretty baller. I expected it to be like a UV, UHV type thing. So we should totally make that today as well. Wireless hubs are now in the game. I'm really looking forward to that, especially when we expand wireless a ton. Basically, you can connect multiple wireless connectors to one wireless hub. Think of it like a P2P like input versus multiple P2P output, right? But unfortunately, that is LUV emitter, so it's a like slightly out of range. But we should get there pretty soon. But yeah, Chad, I've got a bunch of the matter manipulators all queued up here. I mean, there's no need to make the previous version, I guess. So I guess we just make the highest tier version we can, which looks like it's going to be this one, the second tier one, the Mark 1, as opposed to the prototype. I honestly, Chad, I don't know what the difference is between all these. I know this one, the ZPM, allows you to like actually take materials from your applied energistic system. I think you have to make some other accompanying multi-block for that. It's been a while. It's been since Neo Tokyo that I've even messed with this at all. So I'm very curious. If it was locked to UH, yeah, but Robonica, that totally sounds like something that GTNH would do, though. so that was my expectation, is that goggles were going to be locked pretty heavily. But yeah, happy to see it. Choo choo, yo, Alf, thank you for however many subs that was, 70 or something. Oh
yeah,
yo, thank you.
So many. Thank you.
Thank you everybody else, Chad. Thank you. Yeah, shout out to Vampire. Shout out to everybody else. Thank you. That was pretty wild.
Let's see. Maybe
like I said, y'all have any other suggestions, let me know. Sorry. Go ahead, Kat.
Right.
Sorry.
Well, I was going to say, maybe that's something that we could do if we do hit this emote on stream thing. We could do that during like the 12-hour stream or something.
Yeah. I guess we do have to shout out Valorant. Yes. Very true. The hell did I miss? We had some crazy sub action over here, Blade. Yo, what's up? After I got hub on ZPM, just made straight quantum link chamber on all the planets with a single wireless hub for miners and pumps. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah. And especially once you get the void miner as well, where you just like never have to move it. Oh, that's going to be, yeah, no more wireless connector chains. I'm so happy about that. Yeah, it's going to clean up so much. Invite us all to a barbecue. Yo, that sounds awesome. I was already like,
thank you very much, Al.
Yeah, no, it was just at 610 or something like that. Yeah. Supporting content creators, I like content from them. Thank you so much. That's incredibly sweet. Kat and I have been, it's been a crazy week as far as our channel and stuff goes. Because that top 10 video that I did, like, took off way more than our other videos that we're used to. So we're seeing a huge bump in YouTube right now, which obviously drives more people, to the live stream and stuff. So
it's exciting.
Yeah, we're really happy about it right now. Yeah, thank you all very much for being here.
Yeah, thank y'all. Chocobo says, upgrading my server from 2.7.4 to 2.8 corrupted some of the chunks of my world. Oh no.
Oh,
I'm so sorry to hear that, Chocobo.
Hopefully you have a backup.
Yeah, I was just about to ask, do you have a backup?
It's weird because, I think it was in 2.7, 2.6, they introduced something that made like the chunk error type behavior become like way less prevalent. Like it was really hard to like, truly destroy a chunk. So I wonder what happened. You got backups. Okay, good. I gotta say, famous last words, chat, but our transition from 2.7.3 to 2.8.0 went very smoothly. One of the big things that I was worried about was the fact that we installed Et Futurum like when we started this world. So in 2.7.3 we installed the Et Futurum thing. I haven't seen a single block be like, the little error like texture or whatever. I was expecting to see a bunch of that when I came into the world, but now we got our cherry blossom trees right here. We got the deep slate. Everything seems good. Like the item IDs, however that works, just carried right on over. So I think this has been potentially, I mean, again, we're probably going to find some issues, but I think this has potentially been the smoothest update Kat and I have ever had to GTNH. So yeah, the update took a while, but I mean, I feel like they did their due diligence, anecdotal evidence, I know, but no, I feel like they took the time they needed to get the update out right. So we'll see what happens. Did the same 2.7.3 to 2.8. Yeah, I never felt the need to update to 2.7.4. We never really had any issues, Greg, so yeah. Silent corruption, everything happening in the background. Grinding the TPS on the server down. Damn. That's so frustrating. I hope you're able to work that out. I'm sorry. Need to generate new nether chunks. That's true. So I think what we're going to do, Chaotic Tapris, is just, we probably won't do it today, but in between streams, I'll probably just delete the nether dimension so that we just generate all new chunks. Because I don't think there's really anything over there that's, oh, no, I do have one thing over here. I'm glad I thought this through. Let me come over real quick. In fact, we could go ahead and gather this up. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to do exactly that. Yeah, we have an EEC here for, I think it's the nether shards, specifically, that you need for Icorium. Let's see, where is that? Hello, brain, eyes, cooperate. If you would, please. Well, whatever, chat. It's nether shards and end shards. So we have one of these in the end dimension as well. And yeah, I think I am just going to go ahead and grab all this stuff. Ah, thank you. Thank you, Blessed Vajra. Make this so much easier. Kat, what are you working on right now? What's going on with you?
I think that's all I had to fix on Platline was the hydrochloric acid for Aqua Regia.
Yep. You had like a whole super tank of Aqua Regia. I was looking over there. I was like, oh my god, okay.
Yep.
He was prepared, I guess. So it's the iCore, not the Icorium. Yeah. That checks out. Sorry, Kat, what?
I was like, I guess I'm going back to monazite line. And I got to figure out why this wasn't wanting to complete structure.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you were talking about that like right at the end of last Wednesday's stream. That was a while ago.
Yeah, it was. So, I mean, I think I have this built right.
Yeah, what's wrong? What's wrong with it? What happened? Now I know that sometimes the controller blocks can sometimes have more useful information now. Doesn't look like that's the case here.
No.
It isn't formed. Well, yeah. Yeah, we're trying to figure out why it's not forming.
The controller said it formed.
Wait.
It says shut down due to incomplete structure.
Wait, what does the controller say? No, it says running fine, Kat. That's all you... If it says running fine, then it's formed.
Okay.
Yeah, we've talked about this before. Like, you get so confused when it has the red text inside the controller. That's like,
yeah,
oh, this is shut down, you know. But as long as you hover over it, it says running fine, then yeah.
Incomplete structure in there, then you'd think it means...
It doesn't say incomplete structure. Oh, yeah, it does, actually, doesn't it?
Structure.
But that's like all in the past, you know. That's like a remnant of the past, so.
Aw.
Looks complete to me, yeah.
Thank you for the sub.
Yeah, dude, big shout out to Alf.
Yeah, thank you very, very much. You got the magnet housing. Yeah. I do believe I do.
Yep.
Right there.
Yep. Which has like a very specific place it has to go as well. So,
yeah. I mean, I made sure to pay very close attention to where things needed to be placed. I did it layer by layer just to be careful, but whatever. So I think this needs to be under separator. Unfortunately, I lost all my bookmarks. At, the update. So
I always lose the bookmarks during update. I don't know how you retain that data, but
it really sucks because now I'm like, well, what was I in the middle of working on?
Time to start out fresh. Speaking of starting out fresh, we don't have any dark steel. How do we not know how to make dark steel? Excuse me?
That seems a little weird.
That was really weird. All right.
Yeah, I just need to set up the I actually have to hook things up down here before I can turn the power on. So right now nothing's hooked up to it yet.
Dude, these buttons are different now when you're like trying to put a recipe in NEI. Oh, that's so weird. Okay. EBF. Why is... Oh, Vulcanus. That's right. Pop that there.
This is what I was working on.
What was I trying to make, chat? Compressed chest. There we go. Oh, yeah. Now we have the start with follow. Dude, look at this. So to notify, so Kat, when you do a craft, there's a little button that says start with follow at the bottom, like bottom middle. And so it'll notify you in chat whenever it's done. Not only that, cool. But now we have in the terminal, we have the pin selection. Don't sleep on this, Kat. I actually have like all 4 here.
I do love the pins, although I probably only do like 1 row. Like I've got 1 row right here. So I don't know. I get overwhelmed when you have all of them.
Yeah, but you don't need a lot of that space underneath. That's the thing. Like when you're looking up stuff, like 4 or 5 rows underneath is plenty, but I mean, you do you, obviously. But so here's the thing about that is your completed crafts are going to go up there, but they're not going to go away. So for example, like I got a compressed chest and then I grabbed it, but the ability to craft is still up there. Now, let's say I don't want to clog my pins with that anymore. Let's say I just want like the latest crafts up here. Then you can come over, you can hover over it, and you can hold shift and right click. So shift, right click. Okay. And then that deletes it from the pin.
So I know in other mod packs that have this feature, it's like those things that stay up there will gradually like go away, like after you do so many crafts and you don't craft that.
Yeah, I don't think it goes away. I think the only way it goes away is if you shift right click it.
Okay.
That was my initial testing anyway.
Their value.
Yeah, what's up, guys? How's it going? Copy the saves NEI folder over from your old install. See, I feel like that should have copied over. I don't know. I'm in the GT not leisure waiting room. I don't know what that means. You're gonna have to explain that to me. Press the power button, it'll fix itself fine. Yeah, that whole message on the control. You would think that message would change on the GUI of the controller. Dude, somebody in YouTube comment said it's not GUI, it's GUI. And I was like, I'm not the only person who pronounces it GUI, right, Chad? Am I insane?
I think I've heard that a lot, like GUI.
Like, both are valid. Yeah, the this is how you know we're doing better on YouTube, Kat, is when the pedantic comments start coming in. So I feel good about that.
You feel good to get pedantic comments. Okay.
Yeah. Are you using Java 25? We are not using Java 25. Yeah, we're still using 21. Yes. I have heard about the improvements for 25. That's probably going to require me I wanted to mess with the server itself as little as possible because I had to like reteach myself how to use Linux command line to update the server today or the other day. Even in the professional world, we call it HMI. What is HMI? Hey, Crystal, what's up?
Hey, I could have sworn I'd even heard Dad say GUI before, so I was very confused. Anyone would have an issue with that. He was into the professional side of things. Okay,
Linux
why
IRL
are
ping
you not
word.
turning right, yo?
Oh, human machine interface. Okay. I had never heard that acronym before. All right. Cool.
Okay. I'm taking this off. I'm going to go like look at this. So they have changed the markings on the machines now. So like transformers and stuff, instead of it being like a circle, now it's kind of like a square. And now the input is now a perfect circle instead of like it. I guess it looked kind of like a clover or something.
It's going to take some getting used to, but I actually think that is better. I think having them like differentiated more from each other.
Well, it threw me off a second ago because I thought this was the input because that was closer to what it looked like, but this is the input now.
Yep.
Which looked more like what the output was. So if you're messing with transformers, beware. Hey, yo, Crystal got flight potion today.
Nice, awesome. Huge. Oh yeah, that was one of the first things I did, Chad, is I changed that config in awwayofTime.config. Potion flask. Now repairable again. I think maybe in a subsequent playthrough, we would try the whole, I don't remember the names of those things, but the new like little pylons that help you do creative flight locally.
No, I do think that
okay.
idea is really cool though. Like with the pylons, it seems neat.
Yeah.
Like,
no,
I would like to see people do that, but you know, I know we aren't.
We'll give it a try one day. We're past that point. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, cat is /flying, so that's where we are. That's where we're at. Yep, exactly, Mr. Nibbles. Thank you. Yep. Yeah, for anybody updating, if you did not know that, I mean, I feel like we've talked about it a lot on this stream, but yeah, they removed the repairability of the flight potion, but you can turn it back on. So I'm not updating. No need for that. Right on. Right on. Yeah, no, I don't blame anybody for not updating. Like, if your world works, updating can be a big pain. If we weren't streaming, Kat and I very well might not update ourselves. So, but I do have to say, I say that. However, Kat, have you put any devices on AE2 yet? Have you messed with AE2?
Oh, I'm about to. If you give me a second, I need to.
The best feature.
This is the best.
100% the best feature is this right here, chat. If you didn't see in our video, you don't know. You put a device on applied energistics, and you're not sitting around waiting 5, 10, 15, 20 seconds for it to come online.
Oh, looky, I'm going to color some cable and not take down the network.
Oh, looky, the network still functions. Wow, look at that.
Oh my God. It's magic. It's so good.
It's such a, like the best back-end change. I mean, I think it's up there probably with like Angelica and Java 1721 support.
Honestly, I think this is my favorite update out of the whole thing.
It's a quality.
It's so important. Like, maybe not so much for people that play solo, but if you're playing with other people, you guys have seen so many times where while we're streaming, while one of us is trying to paint cables or add something or whatever.
Dude, that happened all the time on Vanguard, and I'd be like, sorry guys, I'm working on the system. It'll come back on soon. You would have to
check with people and be like, hey, the network's going to be down for a little bit while I mess with cable. And now we don't have to do that.
Blade remembers. Yeah.
he remembers that pain.
Yeah, for everybody who doesn't know, Vanguard was a server that Kat and I played on back when 2.7 first came out, I think.
It was the beginning of January.
Yeah.
It feels like so long ago.
It really does. I mean, in a way, it kind of has been a long time. More of a quality of life. I mean, you say it's not essential, Crystal Wolf, and yeah, I mean, you could say that about most things, I guess, but I think this is one of those things that if you get it, it's like going from one monitor to 2 monitors and then having to go back to 1 monitor. You're not going back to 1 monitor. All right. That's never happening. So the idea of like suddenly losing this sort of like, I mean, what's the best way to describe it, Kat? It's just, reliability. No, I'm looking for a word. Responsiveness. AE2 just being extremely responsive now, like instantaneously responsive. Mm-hmm. If you had to go backward on that now, ooh, yeah, that'd be pretty rough.
Ooh, well, I had 2 monitors and went back, no problem. But I get your point, especially for multiplayer. Ooh, I still miss having 2 monitors.
Yeah, because Kat's using just one big TV now. Yeah, but you got your iPad. That helps a little bit.
It's not the same though.
It's not the same.
Like, no, I do totally miss having the multiple monitors.
Chat, I made a bunch of Ori Huracan large turbines. I know we're probably never going to use this, but at least the power area will look complete, right? So I did, when I was on here testing and updating, I also did a little work here. I finished building these out. We were working on this last week.
Hey, Crystal, not trying to argue, just playing devil's advocate. Hey, I totally get that.
Kat does that all the time. Drives me bonkers.
Oh my God. I drive him crazy because I play devil's advocate with everything.
Like, Kat, why? What are you doing? Stop it.
It's like one of those things that like, it's such a habit, I guess. it happens all the time.
It's really funny because you also like hate arguing at the same time.
Yes,
so
I do.
It's like you're trying to have your cake and eat it too. You
Well,
want to
no,
argue?
it's like-
Let's argue.
So I guess that's like a peek inside my own head. Like I always try to like understand other people and other situations and other things.
Nah, highly overrated.
Oh my God, no, I'm so bad about it. So it's like whenever we talk about anything, I'm like, well, have you looked at it from this side?
Actually, no, to be fair, I actually do that with you as well, a fair bit.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
But I know I'm much worse about
it. Yeah. There it is again, chat. Yeah, shut down due to incomplete structure. It is not incomplete. What up, game? They have actually made a lot of changes to the GUI, as I like to call it, where they add a lot more information, like useful information here on the panel. And I think there's some instances where it'll actually tell you why a machine isn't complete. I don't recall anything specific. I'd probably have to play around with that some. But one of the nice things is this is just one of those like little tiny touches that, I don't know, kind of makes all the difference. This right here,
really like
you now
texture.
You now get this right here where you get like a little like visualization of the item that's being crafted. It tells you about the item. When you hover over it, it tells you how many it's making per second, per minute, per hour, per day, if the craft were to continue. So it'll tell you like 115,000 of this dust per day if you know it continued to run constantly, which is really, really cool. Here's another example of it right over here. That's changing too quickly. You get the idea though, chat. Little touches like that, again, not essential. Certainly not essential, but really, really cool. Had the monitor set up work when I started 13 years ago. Got so used to it. Got 3 monitors at home now. I'd never be able to go back. Yep. Dude, when we started streaming, I got the 3rd monitor. I was like, nope, I got to have this. So yeah, that would be difficult for me to go back.
All right, let's see.
Spent the money for my setup for school. I struggle when I can't use it. Oh no. Dude, I can't use a laptop anymore. Like, laptop screen so tiny, so small, and singular.
You've gotten so spoiled now.
It's
so singular.
It's so singular. Can't do it. Funny to watch someone discover all the stuff I'm used to. Some of it I knew about for a while, but it's just fun to like actually have it live. Like, hey, we're messing with the stuff on the stream like now. Finally.
Crystal's trying to figure out how to get wax for hardened leather. Do you do IC2 crops or do you do bees?
Yeah, I mean, bees, it's easy because you just get a bunch of beeswax dust, right? If you don't, I mean, there is candleberry, the Pam's Harvest Craft.
But you can't find berry bushes. But can't you make candleberry with IC2 crops?
No, but you can. Well, maybe you can. Actually, yeah, I don't know that. Where do you get candleberry from?
Candleberry through IC2 crops.
Oh, look, Berry Garden. Yeah, you get candleberry from Berry Garden from Pam's Harvest Craft. Can I plant candleberry? I got 1 candleberry. Yep. Get your bone meal out. You should be able to bone meal it. So, but that will not fit on an IC2 crop stick. So.
Yeah, you put the candleberry that you've got, put it in a crafting grid. It'll turn it into a seed, and then you can plant that. And then eventually, just keep doing that with all the candleberry you get until you get like a nice like field of it.
And then you have to extract the candleberry into beeswax, and then into wax. It's annoying.
It's such a pain.
Candleberry is definitely not the ideal source for it, but if that's all you got, then you know, is what it is.
That is like one thing I absolutely hate making is that hardened leather.
Oh, it's so annoying for a while. Now, I think what recipe are we using now? Oh yeah, we're using like polyvinyl chloride. Woven cloth. It gets a lot easier later on.
Oh, there, Dirt.
Dirt. Thank you for the sub, yo.
Wolfpack. Whoa. What happened to the point counter?
Yeah, no, things happened. We blame Alf and also Vampire.
Alf dropped like 70, and then Valorant kicked in. I don't even know how many Valorants we got.
Where's the crack fox? I don't know what that means, but Lunar, thank you for the follow.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah, chat, no, we didn't have any more sub goals ready. So the final sub goal, which was set for 750, was 12-hour stream. And that will not be today. We'll have to plan for that, but we'll let you all know. So if you have any ideas for sub goals, please let us know. From the Boosh. Oh, the crack. Oh. Good old Greg. We love old Greg.
Yeah. Yesterday, I actually started watching the Great British Baking Show's most recent season.
Yeah.
And Noel's back.
Oh, yeah, dude.
And he plays
old Greg, yeah.
Like, I cannot see him and not unsee Greg now.
That dude brings a lot of energy to that show. The British Baking Show. Good.
I did not enjoy that show as much without him on there, because I enjoyed him so much.
Chat, check it out. Matter Manipulator. Let's go. We just have to encode all these recipes. Oh god. Okay. I didn't see that coming. I should have. I should have, to be fair. All right. Who's ready for a pattern encoding stream? Circuit 5 in the circuit assembler. What kind of garbo is that, dude? All right. Hold on. Dual input buffer and then dual interface. We can fix this. Chat, I'm sorry, the autocraft building is still incomplete.
Yeah.
I swear we'll work on it.
One day, maybe.
No, not maybe. Okay, no, that's not. Okay, we have to fix it. Okay. We're doing so well with our DoubleHelix world. We can't stop now. Okay. We're not going to lawn base.
For those that talked to us this weekend, they know that I really was not feeling well. Yesterday. I'm still not really feeling that great today. But I did not play much of really anything. I just
you existed.
Vegged out in bed yesterday.
Watched some anime.
I actually watched anime. It's been a while since I've watched anime. It's kind of nice. Yeah. But maybe when I get to feeling better, I'll get back to like wanting to play and decorate. I didn't even play all the mods 10, guys. That
tells you everything. No, all the mods 10. Cat's been cheating on us with all the mods 10 a lot lately. He didn't even play that. I mean,
well, I have like one big reason I wanted to get into all the mods 10 is because like there's all this like newer stuff in Minecraft, and especially in like modded stuff. I have no idea about any of it. So like I really want to like learn and just see what is going on. Like what everyone talks about. So people will talk about stuff and I'm like, what the heck is that? So it's been really cool and really fun. Right now I'm working on a really cool portal room in all the mods 10 where I've got like all the different portals to places, and I'm trying to decorate it really cool. I think it's coming along.
Portal
really nice.
room is really fun.
Yeah.
Vending machine 10. These recipes are so random.
The Omega said, I just started all the mods 10 to the sky solo, and it is a good pack so far. It is so skippable, but working to 100%, it is fun so far. That's really good.
Yeah, and that's how Cat's approaching it as well.
Yeah, that is how I'm approaching it. Because I feel like taking that approach, you learn so much more. Because it's like you're forcing yourself to do things you probably wouldn't if you weren't trying to do 100%. Like because you can complete the pack without having to do absolutely everything. Now I'm very curious about To the Sky. I played all the mods 9 and all the mods 9 to the sky, but all the mods 9 to the sky, I added some other packs to it as well, or some other mods to it. I really did enjoy what I did play of 9. Although most of my experience in 9 was on the speed run. So I didn't get to like play with everything because we were playing with a bunch of people going really fast. But 9 seemed really, really awesome. But I am also really enjoying 10. And maybe because I'm able to take it at my own pace, I think I'm enjoying 10 a lot more.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. Crystal says, all the mods 10 was my favorite pack until I found GTNH. Okay.
Nice.
Cat's Cozy Game. You
Very
still
different.
Don't know what people are talking about when it comes to mining. You're right, because I have mine colonies that will mine for me and other little things that will get me resources. I've barely mined in all the mods 10, and I'm like so good on resources.
Cat will only mine if using creative mode or mob spawning's turned off. And even then,
rarely.
She won't.
Yeah.
Oh no, oh Cat, we need another assembler circuit for we're out of pattern space.
Oh god, so do I need to make another PA over there?
No, I think I was having this issue the other day. Just like running out of channel space in general. Yeah, I mean there's some room on the back of this, I think. Yo,
the business cat.
Business
I
cat.
love it. Thank you for the follow.
You've come to the right channel. Hello.
So far, TTS is the least skyblock pack I have ever played, and I'm liking that about it. That is so good. I will have to check out the All the Mods 10 one. I plan to play that one after All the Mods 10. Because that's how I did with 9. I played 9 and then I did the Sky. Oh, loved your Platline tutorial.
Nice. I'm glad it was helpful. Good.
Yeah.
Again, I've said this before, but like Platline is one of those things that can be like the make it or break it moment for a lot of people in GTNH if they've gotten that far. So, and I think once you understand how to do the baby Platline portion, you can easily do the rest. So I want to make sure that, you know, if I can like keep a couple people from quitting the game by making that tutorial, you know.
Yeah.
I've done my part.
So Alf says the All the Mods team has been doing a really good job on the packs and also including and making you use mods you normally don't use or see commonly used. Yeah. Like I think All the Mods is probably one of the top like mod packs. It's like one of my favorite kind of mod packs. My only complaint is with the quest book. I wish they would handhold a little bit more.
Hey, like GTNH's quest book page is like very hard to beat.
Well, yeah, but I mean, even like FTB Skies 2, the quest book was still a little bit better than the All the Mods 10 quest book.
Yeah, I mean, I would put that down to, you know, FTB in general, just kind of being a monster. You know, I think somebody said this, and I don't know for certain, but like modern FTB packs, they all kind of like use each other's quest books as kind of like a, you know, reference, like, so they have like a good database of quests built up that they can like borrow from. Yeah, that was my impression.
Well, it's like, I don't know, like I kind of get the impression that they just like assume that everyone that is playing the game just knows everything. And it's like there are people like me who don't know everything and are kind of like stumbling in the dark. So like, I don't know, if I had a little bit more guidance instead of just like kind of here, go figure it out, like I would appreciate that a lot. But
some people like that.
Yeah, no, I do know some people like that.
Not you.
Not me.
Cat, I have to do a manual extreme crafting table recipe. Can you believe the nerve of this video game? 40 mixed crystal clusters around infusion alter enough? I don't know, because I've never used those as infusion stabilizers, so I don't know how well they work. If you can, Crystal Wolf, make the abacus, and then you can check your, like, how much stabilization it's providing. It's a bit annoying, because you do need to be able to make the, like, it requires another runic matrix, MV sensor. I don't even know if you have access to this yet, though, so... I when in doubt, maybe spam some more. You can put a bunch of the cobblestone. What is it called? The ancient cobblestone underneath. This is such an easy thing to craft in early days. And I just, like stack it underneath. Somebody else mentioned something else recently that works as a stabilizer that's really cheap. I don't remember what it is. But I remember thinking to myself, ooh, I should use that next time. Is it Enderwood?
I feel like it was not 9 that suggested something.
The doctorate. The doctor rat. Wait. Not another rat. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you for the follow. We have a rat infestation in this channel.
That is so great.
But no. Good to have you. Thank you for the follow.
Thank you very much. Mission Nibble says Enderwood.
Yeah, so Enderwood planks. Or is it just Enderwood?
All right, let's see.
Ender sapling. Where do you get... Oh, do you have to make this sapling? Okay. So you have to have like a little bit of arcane infusion online, I guess, right? Unless you can find this out in the wild somewhere. Skeleton skulls. Yeah, skulls are always like an easy go-to if you have them. The problem is that, well, actually, could you stack them on top of each other? Yeah, I guess you could. Related to content of the quests themselves, I always found that better questing feels better. Yeah, HJM, I don't know what it is about the better questing interface. There's a word for it. Oh yeah, GUI.
Praise the
Is there
rat.
something about it that just feels better? I don't know what it is. Maybe that's just like, old man doesn't want to let go of his old quest book mod. Some of that happening. I don't know. But yeah, I like it. Yeah, having to stack it probably is annoying to stack them.
Crystal says, Kat, I don't understand how you struggle with all the mods 10 when you're a GTNH player. Because I'm more familiar with these mods and these things, but that's why I'm pushing myself to play something like All the Mods 10 that has a bunch of new stuff that I'm not that familiar with. Like, I really don't know how to do stuff like Mechanism. I've been sitting down and trying to teach myself how to work with Mechanism, and I've got a good handle on Mechanism, but I haven't gotten to like the reactor side of stuff yet. But I'm really enjoying sitting down and learning this stuff. Crystal says Lori praising Cat is banned on Cat's Cozy Games. What? Yeah, Lori, how are those banned terms? This is a cat channel. Of course there is praise.
See, this is why we don't make Lori moderator.
Exactly. This is a rat channel now.
There'd be some negative ramifications of that decision.
Well, it'll be even worse when we make the rat profile picture.
I know, right? Do we just use the rat pope picture for that?
I think so.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to do. Is I was going to go ahead and change it out.
If you want to go ahead and do it, I'm sure it'll make a select few in chat happy. We'll just go ahead and do it. Apologies to anybody trying to find our channel from YouTube and then sees the rat and gets all confused.
Yeah, you will get confused.
We'll endure it for a week. It's fine. Let's see. All right, chat. I'm having to make a bunch of...
Right. There it is.
Did you already do it?
Yep.
Hold on.
It is done.
I have to look at this. Oh God. Yeah. Oh no. There it is.
You make him all the rat emotes and stuff.
Wonderful. I swear to God, when this profile picture gets turned back, it is all out war. We've been way too nice to them for the past month.
You guys could always pull out the exterminator emotes. We made that for the war. I feel like you should change the Discord PP as well.
I was trying to be nice to them for a month, but...
Just trying to be nice.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I can't wait to get this extreme crafting twist machine. Extreme Crafting Center. And then we can just automate everything. Remember when you had to go and you had to make like individual extreme crafting recipes? Like, and you had to set up like a different crafting table for each individual recipe? In Neo Tokyo?
Yes, yes. I do remember this. That was a pain.
It was a nightmare, yeah.
Yeah, because God, what was that we were having to do? Remember, there was like a room that we had dedicated to like a whole bunch of those extreme crafting tables. Some kind of core or something. Like they were spiral things, weren't they? And I had to go and make like a ton of individual ones. Do you remember this?
Sounds vaguely familiar. Is that oh, that is Twist. Yeah, sorry, I should clarify. That is a Twist-based multi. But didn't they do something to make
singularities? Zargos.
Oh, the singularities. Yes. Yep.
Zargos knows.
Now, thankfully, they did change that in vanilla. So you now have the neutronium compressor. No, what is it called, chat?
See you, Alf. Thank you so much again.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, this thing right here, chat, where you can just like encode all the singularities. Before, you had to make one of these neutronium compressors for each individual singularity, and then set up a separate ME interface for each one. They weren't fast. You couldn't scale them. Total disaster. All right, here we go. We're getting close. I'm trying to make a matter manipulator for both me and Kat. Kat, are you excited?
I'll never use it.
Yes, she will. Okay, chat, we have to... Speaking of crusades, we'll have to have a crusade toward making Kat use the matter manipulator, because
good luck.
She'll see the light. She'll see it eventually.
Never.
I don't even know what her aversion is to it. I actually don't even understand. I think you're just memeing.
No, it's like, okay, that has the potential for me to destroy our world.
There's an undo feature. It's fine. Isn't there? Wait, is there an undo feature, chat? I don't remember.
Guys,
you see like a visualization of the block.
The world.
You see a visualization of like the area that you're working with before you even do anything. It's not gonna like, you know. I mean, I guess it is susceptible to user error. That is always a thing.
And I have skill issues. Okay, I know this.
Listen, 3,000 plus hours later, I probably do too. So.
Well, Omega says that I'd argue it has less risk than World Edit, but I don't know.
World Edit does have an undo feature.
Even like the building gadgets, I am like very careful how I use the building gadgets. Even though that does have an undo feature, I still am very careful with it. Like, I don't know why. I have just gotten very comfortable and familiar with World Edit. It's easy for me to use. And you'll get
comfortable with Matter Manipulator.
I think
it's just a matter of time.
I see what you did there.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Rexy, what's up? Hello. Ooh,
hey, Rexy.
How are you? All right, chat. Let's get this done. Who wants to play? Vin can't remember what the recipe is.
It happens.
I'm gonna guess.
That's done.
Also, why are these Labotron crystals taking so long to charge? What kind of wireless charger situation do we have now? I think it's down here. Is it just this wireless charger? Did I not make a Gregtech wireless charger? Yeah, do you remember?
I don't know.
We might just want to do this, chat. Let me go ahead and program this. Molten Arcanite. Oh, good. My favorite. And then we probably don't know how to make those either. Engraver. Let's see. That could just go in amethyst probably. Should be fine. And then this was just assembler circuit 0 for the wireless charger, I think. And then... Oh, I had an Eevee one programmed. Oh, it's right here. That's right in front of me. Okay. Is this actually working properly? It's in mixed mode. Yeah, it's in mixed mode and both of us have access. I think it just takes forever. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. I take it you guys updated to 2.8. What's up, Tell? We did. Yeah, we just, normally Kat and I are a little more cautious and we, wait a little while, but we jumped the gun, immediately did it over the weekend. I gotta say, no problems so far. Everything went really smoothly, updated twist space as well. So chat, no, we did lose the quest book page. I'm pretty sure I saw in Nididia's public Discord that he said he was actually still planning on updating that, which is a absolute Giga Chat move. So hopefully that happens.
That's really awesome.
Yeah. But until then, we don't have the quest page anymore to go by, but that's okay. Chat, does anybody familiar with Twist Space? I know there were some new magic multis added a couple months ago. And because we've been using such an old version of Twist Space, I didn't know what those were or didn't have access to them. Yo, Robbie, thank you for the follow.
Yeah, thank you very much.
What up, what up? Adidia is still based. That's true. That's true. Glad it worked out. Yeah, thank you, Tell. Yeah. I gotta say the whole like responsiveness of AE2, it being like immediately responsive when you put a device on, that alone is a huge feature. I'm loving the pin stuff so far. In the terminal. It's just like a lot of little touches that are really nice. Chat, I didn't even think about this, but change our view mode here. Look at the LUV page now. For anybody who has not seen it, this whole line here, like this 16, 17 quests, that did not exist before. This is Netherite line. Behold, Netherite line.
Delightful. So that is my future.
That is your future. That is coming next tier. This quest line will start you off with 3 primary things you must prepare in order to begin. Milled netherrack. So we have to do milling now. Nether air, which should be like really easy. I think you just put an air collector in the nether, right?
That's interesting.
Yeah, as opposed to like, you get normal air in the overworld. And then ancient debris collection. So this is the reason that we need to probably reset the nether dimension, which I think I'm going to do today after stream. I think I'm just going to delete the current nether dimension. Wow. That doesn't even exist in beta 1. Wait, yeah. What doesn't exist? How are you dealing with the flying nerf? With ease, Tell.
I'm using a great thing called /fly. So it didn't bother me at all.
You know what? Like, as long as Cat's gregging, we're happy. Okay. We're not going to give her grief about the fly thing too much. And then I did change the config for awwayofTime.config, where the potion flask is still repairable. So,
Greg, pleased to meet you.
Yo, Castellana.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for the sub. It's good having you around these days, by the way. Yo, hope everything is well.
Update those numbers.
Update the counter. Update those numbers. Getting those numbers up. Chat, if you all have any other suggestions, again, I'm going to repeat this ad nauseum for sub goals. Please let me know. Because at this point, I'm just throwing spaghetti at the wall, guessing. I thought that you drawing an emote on stream would be like a cool, like it wouldn't be like a whole stream thing. It'd just be like a portion of a stream. But I figure it's something different.
What I think we could do is we could do this during the 12-hour stream, and I could even draw a couple on stream just like maybe I guess people suggest stuff. I know we've got a couple suggestions in the emote Discord section. So I can go through and just start trying to draw a couple of them because they really don't take that long to draw.
If you offhand the healing axe, you can insert the potion into the repair box. You mean like regardless of the config change? That sounds kind of crazy. That, you know, that was one thing I actually wanted to check out, chat, is if you could just offhand the healing axe and just have it work constantly. It does seem like it does work. Let me, yeah, it does work. Dude, that's awesome.
Interesting. Okay.
I like that. Oh, it doesn't let you insert. Oh, okay.
Lori,
okay. So
I will flood some rat emote suggestions. Guys, you guys have to combat that.
Dude, anything but that. World it is created a many to one fluid P2P in my test world. Isn't that illegal? Wait, what? You mean like multiple inputs to the same output? Yeah, that definitely sounds illegal. Oh, weird. It's like using up my potion charges every now and then as well. Yeah, that's so weird. I almost don't want to have the healing axe in there just because of that. So I'm glad you pointed that out, Dirch.
What happened with the healing axe?
Well, if you have it in your offhand, then you can't put the potion flask in there. Don't worry, Kat. These are things beneath you, beneath the slash flyer. So you don't have to worry about that. That's fine.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, the F. Yeah, but I actually did change that keybind because I didn't think I would use that functionality. So I don't know. I don't know how much I'll use the offhand. We'll see what happens. All right, chat. Back to gaming here. They go right here, right? Surely. No. Motors go down there. Okay. Okay, we didn't do it correctly. Oh, we were, well, kind of close. Sort of close. Just 6 items off. There we go. Oh, I should have stacked them. Oh no. Oh no, I have to remember it again. Oh no. Oh, I've already forgotten. Like that? No. Like
this
that. There we go.
Sucks.
Okay. What's up, Kat?
I said this always sucks having to remember the order of how things go in there.
I know. That's why I can't wait for that twist multi. It's gonna be so good.
Aw.
Why do I get different
essentials?
for me. What's going on, Crystal Wolf? Back to work. Oh, hey. Well, thanks for stopping by, Tull. Always good to see you, man.
Hope you have a good day at work.
Yep. Oh God, it is a Monday, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Good old Mondays.
Who's got a case of the Mondays today?
I don't. I'm pumped. Well, I'm having to quote unquote work right now, right? Not really working, so I'm doing good. Can we craft this now? No. Enderium rod. Okay. I have noticed, like, speaking of responsiveness with AE2, I don't know if this is a server issue or something, but I noticed a little bit of lag in between when I like messing with some stuff with the wireless terminal. Have you noticed that at all, Kat? Like it seems slightly
yes.
Okay, yeah, it seems slightly less responsive. I don't know what's going on.
Specifically when I go to open it, sometimes there's a slight delay.
Yeah. I was having a delay when like making a recipe as well. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Okay. Here we go. Matter Manipulator Mark 1. That took a while to calculate. Actually, I want 2 of them. Aha. There we go, chat. Kat, I'm about to craft a bunch of stuff. Is that okay?
Okay. Yeah, go for it.
Start with follow. Yeah, see, I clicked that button. It took like 2 or 3 seconds for it to register it. It was kind of weird.
Let's see.
Technically your work. I guess we could say that. It's on Dark Fires.
Omega's got a fever. Missed class
Oh,
because of it doing homework.
yeah, dude, feel better. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, good on you for working on homework even with a fever.
Yeah, that's rough. I can't think when I have a fever.
Yeah, I hope you get to feeling better soon.
Dude, Mr. Nibbles has that on copy paste ready to go.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Prepared. Vampire says, I don't. Student strike is blocking university, and tomorrow is a holiday in Quebec, so I'm still on weekend.
Oh, wow.
Wow, I didn't hear anything about a student strike.
Interesting.
That's interesting. Yeah.
Well, enjoy that, I guess.
Hopefully that has to be like a good and bad thing. I know I would be annoyed that people were keeping me from class.
Yeah, there's that aspect of it too. Yeah. Yeah, that does sound like you. I mean, you did work at a library at one point, so.
Dude,
that says everything about your personality.
Life in college, if I could. Like, I love school so much.
Did my exams while having a fever 2 years ago. Damn.
Oh, that's
unlucky.
Rough. The Nibblebot goes hard.
Nibblebot.
So good.
Don't register that.
I love it.
What's this? No. Wait, what is this from? That looks familiar. Kat, do you know what that's from?
I'm waiting for it to pop up.
I'm a professional nerd, and even I want to give that idea a wedgie. I like that.
Oh God, no, that does look really familiar, but I can't tell you what that is. Whenever I think about nerd, I think about DBZ Abridged and Piccolo. Nerd.
Dude, yeah, right. I've never watched Revenge of the Nerds.
It's been a very long time since I watched that. Like, I don't think I've seen it since I was like a teenager. So it's been at least like 20, 25 years.
Yeah, I remember hearing a lot about it when it came out. We were in high school, I guess.
Oh, no, it came out.
Was it before then?
We were much younger than that.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I just heard people talk about it a lot then. Yeah, what's up, Redball?
It came out in the 80s, didn't it?
How's it going? Yeah, good question.
I'm gonna look that up. Revenge of the Nerds.
Oh yeah, by the way, chat.
84. Yeah, we weren't even born, baby.
Wow, okay. Chat. Sound muffler. You can now access that right over there. So I actually did go into my sound settings. I normally have the block slider down to almost 0%. Because there were just too many that I found annoying. I didn't want to like have to make muffler upgrades for everything, right click everything with them. I always found that really annoying. But now that you can do it in the GUI, you know, yeah, I'm totally down with it. Dude, the vacuum freezer is insufferable, by the way.
Oh, is it?
I think you have to wait until this cycles again. I can't hear it right now. I think vacuum freezer is one of the worst, though. So I definitely muffled those. Just got back from classes, eating lunch. Nice, nice. Well, at least you're able to be in class. That's cool. I kind of wish you could lower the volume of each machine. Yeah, very true. Mm-hmm. Now, I don't know if the ESM, is that the acronym, chat? There's some mod that you can add for 1.7. That basically lets you control individual volume levels for individual sounds. So you can add that mod and you can really go to town on that. So interesting. We get like a little progress bar at the bottom of each craft over here in the CPU section. Doesn't seem to be very accurate though. Maybe it's just relying on the status timer or something. Let's see, what is our biggest bottleneck right now? I still don't love the fact that we're making advanced glue on the fly. I mean, I guess that's going to get better with time. But yeah, we're making graphene on the fly. Ugh. Graphene is still incredibly slow. Yeah, there's totally... I've used it before. It does work. Extreme sound muffler. That's what it's called. Yeah. Oh, config to repair the flask. Oh yeah, Mr. Nibbles just posted it. A couple messages above Darkfires. Although you're on YouTube, that's right. Darn. I'm glad you found it. Yeah, awwayoftime.config. Chat, I do want to go check. I think there was one twist multi that I didn't check. Well, I didn't check this either, but we don't really use this. Skypiercer Tower. Seems fine, though. Oh god, it's foggy. I don't think I checked this. Industrial Alchemy Tower. It does seem to be working fine, though. Yeah, I was kind of concerned about the multis that used the beacon as part of their structure. Because we've been having a lot of issues with beacon ever since we did at Futurum early. And so I didn't know if with the update change that the beacons would suddenly become an issue again, but they do seem to be okay. So, and the beacons do remind me of the fact that I did want to check this as well. The altar. Yep. Tier 5. This is tier 5 as well. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, thank you for the hydrate. I have no idea how to say your name, but thank you. Dion, never mind. I'm not going to try. Bear. There we go. Bear. Good to have you. Oh, there's Off-Brand Russian in YouTube. What's up?
Hey, you.
How's it going? You playing the GTNHs? You update to 2.8?
Now, fuzzy little man Peach. You ever drunk Baileys from a shoe? What?
Dude, I feel like nobody has redeemed that in a long time.
Right?
I forgot about
a
that
while.
one. Everybody's been praising Rat all day.
Right. And that's cool. It means the invisible.
Yeah, okay. The invisible. I'm not going to remember that. Just so you know. Although I will try.
Okay,
wait and see if my friends are getting on Borderlands or not. Borderlands 4? Are you playing the new one? I mean, I've heard that the game itself sounds like it's an improvement over 3 overall. It's just everybody's complaining about PC performance right now. You're on 2.8, the beta, too lazy to go to 2.8 normal. You know, if it works, then yeah, I don't blame you. Updating can be annoying. Oh, you're doing Borderlands 3. Okay. Did you turn off the voice lines? I think that's how Kat and I are going to play it.
I won't. I'll keep them on.
You'll keep them on. Okay. Chat. I forgot that last week we actually did order up all the stuff for Blood Altar Tier 6. So we can't do Bloody Hell Tier 6 because we need Awakened Draconium, which is like a UV thing. So it's going to be quite a while before we can upgrade our Twist Base. Bloody Hell. Oh, I made some statues, by the way. I did look up Minecraft statue and I kind of used one as inspiration. So this is kind of similar to something, an image you would find in Google Images, but I modified it some. Yeah, it works, you know. It's not big and grand like I imagined, but it's something. My first ever Minecraft statue, chat. Are you proud? Please be proud. Please clap.
Please clap.
Let's see. Icorium. Blood-soaked Icorium blocks. Perfect. And then what else do we need? Crystal cluster. There we go.
Well, Crystal's clapping. Omega did
Thank you.
Clap.
Thank you. Somebody likes me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. So Novin, I didn't turn off voice lines. I swear, if I hear Claptrap take credit, is Claptrap still around? Dear God. I'm gonna rip him part from part. Yep. YouTube buffered? Oh, hopefully we're okay.
Did you see what Greg said on YouTube?
No. Oh, it looks like B00 statues from season 2. Really, dude. You know what? Part of me actually thought about not too long ago about like going back and like rewatching all of his season 2 building with B00. It's been a long time. It was such a good series.
We should do a rewatch B00.
Yeah, that was so chill.
He is so like enjoyable to watch though.
Mm-hmm. Runes. We're gonna need a lot of blood runes. In fact, I think we need 17 times 4 times 2 for 2 altars. Maybe. I don't think that'll take too long. These generally do craft pretty quickly. Does need some wet concrete, but not too bad. Watching for Vin, not Cat. Well, at least somebody. At least somebody likes me. All right. I have to, dude. I have to remember how this is assembled. Is it? I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. No, that doesn't seem right. Maybe it's 19. Good luck on getting to LV off-brand Russian. Yeah, I gotta go work on getting out to LV. Friend hasn't gotten on the last 20 minutes. Can you believe the nerve? Been offline for 20 minutes. Insane.
Well, they said they'd be on 20 minutes ago.
Oh. Well, how dare they? Yo, have fun.
Good luck getting to LV.
Is that correct, chat? I'll have to go look up the wiki in a second. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Omega says a comfort watch for me is Hypno's Hermitcraft FTB Infinity Evolved playthrough or King Daddy D Max FTB Ultimate.
I've never heard of that last person. Interesting. Yeah, I love.
We've watched Hypno before.
Yeah, I love Hypno.
Yeah, I haven't checked out King Daddy D Max. We'll have to check him out sometime.
I was trying to remember Hypno's actual name. Is it Hypnotized? Without the E or something? Yeah.
Yeah, I really do enjoy the people in Hermitcraft.
Oh yeah.
It's so cool seeing all the stuff that they do and they build. I don't know, it's fun.
I haven't watched in a while. Apparently their season is ending. So I haven't kept up recently.
You know, baby.
Is this?
When we actually play Necess later in October, when you hear this song, you're going to start thinking of it too.
Okay.
I tell you, every time this song comes on, I think about Necess. All right, let's see.
Sorry, Chad. I'm trying to look up the blood altar on the wiki.
I am trying to work on this last part. I'm so close to completing this line, guys. I'm just trying to figure out how I want to do this.
Yeah, for those who saw the YouTube title from last Wednesday, Monazite line complete. Well, you know, basically complete.
We got close. Yeah. We got close. Now you had told me before to make another place for another mixer. Was this the part where I used that mixer? The saturated monazite rare test?
Sorry, 1 second. I was counting something.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's all good. No, I think you just need like 2 different mixer setups. So I think you need 2 different mixers that are like dual mixers. And when I say dual mixers, I mean like 2 mixers wall shaded with each other. Because I think this one also involves like a catalyst dust that we'll get from mining later that doubles the output. Let me double check. Yep. So if you include that pink dust there, yes, Sumerian more concentrate dust, I think it is. Then you get double the output. So it's gonna be the same as that other mixer thing, you know, where you made the 2 wall shade mixers.
Yeah.
Do the same thing for this as well. Okay. Because we'll come back and we'll
more mixers.
Adjust. But I don't think we can get those ores yet. I don't know what tier planet it is, but yeah.
If I'm going to have to do the other line in here. I don't know if it's going to fit. I think I'm going to have to like expand or something.
Yeah, just knock out a wall.
Which would be really interesting because you guys know there's a dungeon like right here. If I go over here, I wonder if we'll see him pop up on the thing.
What are the downsides to skipping monazite basicite? I honestly don't know, JK Wood, because I've never skipped it before. So you'd have to ask somebody who has skipped it. I mean, there's a bunch of byproducts that you get from monazite basicite that you'd miss out on. I'm trying to remember. There's like one in particular that was kind of crucial later on. I say crucial, like very helpful.
Dion says missing out on large amounts of resources you need later, and HJM says samarium can cause issues.
Yeah, I
mean,
you
need a lot of samarium.
I assume if you don't make the whole line, that you do this instead. This small little branch here. So you still have to do something to get samarium, right? But it's just like a very inefficient way to deal with your samarium ore concentrate, I guess. You have samarium B.
What but does, don't you have to have like a block of samarium or something to even get that going?
I don't know what samarium B is. Yeah, you do get like triple europium output once you get your first europium to kind of start the system from LUV from your first fusion ring. That can definitely be a big help. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think there is a samarium B.
Yeah, I don't see a samarium B on here.
Superconducting coil. Got the restorer now. Do I need to hook it up to something? Yeah, you have to provide it with instrumentum. So, and it hooks up kind of a very specific way. So this little notch that's going to be on one specific side, based on the direction you place the Thaumcraft restorer, you need to put an Essentia tube onto that, and then this is a mirrored jar, but it could just be a normal jar of instrumentum. That's it. We love making BBFs. We love making them fast. Like our sub 7-hour speed run. Incredible. Okay, yes, Sonarium. Okay, I was going to say. By the way, Sonarium B is very good.
I know I get those two confused all the time. They're way too close in name.
Yeah, Sonarium B is amazing. In fact, we probably will make this and put this in industrial apiary relatively soon. Yeah. Chat, there was this weird button that was added to the bloody hell place clear blood. I don't really understand how this works, but I had to click it in order to get the bloody hell to work this time around. I'm not sure. To play around with that more. But I think I do have the placement of this correct. All we need to do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yep. Perfect. Place all these with blood runes, then we'll be good. What's up, Kat?
I am looking for something for Crystal right now.
Oh. Might be so you don't have to place the liquid blood by hand anymore. Well, I was never having to do that before HJM. That's the weird part. So there's a blood hatch, I can show you in a second, that automatically takes the blood with the, yeah, I'm getting some server lag in general, Kat. It's kind of weird. I might need to restart the server. Not today.
Do you want to do that?
No, like after stream. Any material that's good to smell for instrument? Yeah.
Isn't like rubber rounds?
Rubber rounds are really good too. Yeah. That's what Kat and I will generally use. But yeah, there is this blood hatch here. This is what we've been using prior to the update. Yeah, 10 million life. It just basically takes blood from your personal LP network for blood magic. And then it
Crystal,
uses that blood for the craft. Go ahead.
I just posted a link for you. This is the Shadow of X and threefold spreadsheet that you can refer to. And I tried to put it on the page. It's the Thaumcraft aspects page, and it'll tell you like what is best for each aspect that you're trying to mess with.
Very good spreadsheet.
Yeah, this is an incredible spreadsheet.
I don't know if it's 100% up to date. I haven't looked at it in a little while, but I use that thing all the time.
Hopefully you will find it very useful.
Flint for instrumentum. And yeah, that would definitely work as well. Chad, there we go. Look at the tooltip. Alter tier 6. Very nice. Now, that probably unlocks the ability for us to make the higher tier blood orb, which is going to increase our LP network. We're currently at 15.2 million. You can see at the top left. That's probably going to give us more options for the meteor ritual as well.
HJM says it's a good spreadsheet, although a good bit out of date.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
I know they made it a while ago, but I didn't know what all has changed on that one.
Yeah, I think it was made back in like the 2.4 days. All right, chat, let's go to, oh, by the way, anybody who hasn't updated to 2.8, yeah, don't be too alarmed when you see the new silicon boule textures. I don't know if I mind. I don't mind the boule itself. I don't like the wafers. I miss the old wafers. But then also the chips that you cut from the wafers. Those are also different looking. Takes some getting used to, but you know, they just look more pixelated than they used to. Weird.
I just saw Lori and Omega posting in Discord with the rat profile picture.
Oh god, yeah. New channel, who this? Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay.
That is so funny.
Yeah, y'all have fun. I swear to God, next Monday. we're ripping that off. Putting the cat back in its proper place, and then restoring order. Restoring balance.
Interesting. Zetrox says, has anyone had issues with non-universal automation setup since 2.8? My LCRs keep having drive stuck in the top IO port.
Now, I don't know specifically, Zetrox, but what I will say is I know that some stuff changed with cell swapping. That was actually supposed to make universal automation stuff like more efficient, I think. But maybe those changes interrupted current existing systems. I don't know. I'm just speculating. But I know there was some difference with cell swapping. I am not a universal guy. I still have yet to take the deep dive into that. I definitely want to in this world. But yeah. We were having issues in 2.7 already. Ah, okay. Not sure how these zombies keep getting into my base. You should make sure you have iron doors. Maybe, I don't know. All right, chat. Let's go to the blood magic section of the quest book. And yeah, I think we unlocked this one right here. Ascended.
Oh.
Transcendent blood orb.
Nova says that's a good reason to not go to 2.8. Maybe I'll hold off. Yeah, it's good someone said something, Nova.
Yeah, you really embraced the universal, didn't you, Nova?
Mm-hmm.
What's up, by the way?
He's been here for a while. He's just been lurking.
Oh, really? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good Lord, this is taking a hot minute.
Lightning sigil. Oh, God. Oh, these are a pain to make, I think. But yeah, chat, once we get this blood orb, I think we up our network to like, oh, it's a 30 million capacity. So 30 million, it'd be like 45 million with our, these upgrades right here. Root of the orb. Sounds good to me. All right. Vin not say, can you imagine me not reading every single chat message? I'm sorry. Listen, you guys are like flying by lately. All right, like my chat reading skills are not up to the task. I do my best.
Oh, HJM, if you mind posting that in like the GTNH Discord, in our Discord, that'd be really helpful for anyone else that's in there that does Universal. It sounds like Nova also like really does the Universal stuff as well, so he'll run into that problem as well. Here's something weird. So this is on, and you see the part inside glows, but why don't these coils glow?
They're just not the same type of coil, I guess.
I thought they were.
No. Like you those coils are only for the fluid extractor. They don't work in anything else.
Okay.
Is the potion flask thing patched? Seems like that was changed in 2.7, Crystal Wolf.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has to be a chicken trophy since 2.7.
That really sucks. It makes sense.
Yeah, I mean,
but
it does make sense. And honestly, it's not that hard to go get a chicken trophy. If you get looting on your sword, you'll get it.
Embrace the chicken murder. Turn into cat. You guys know I'm all about the chicken murder. Because Vin keeps like hatching them all over the place.
Not anymore. I don't have any warp now. So
running around with a butcher's knife as we speak. Doesn't sound psychotic at all, but
oh god, I need Tear of the Goddess Air Sigil. Oh god. Hey, what's up, Cass? How's it going? Oh, I do see a power fail icon on my screen now, Kat.
You do?
Yeah, this is the first time I've seen one.
Where do you see it?
So I see it down, I think at the mob farm. So I think at the, yeah, the centrifuge.
Okay, don't do it just yet.
Okay. Oh, you want to check and see if you can see it?
Yeah, I'm not seeing it yet. So I think
you know what's funny? Yeah.
A matter of who placed the maintenance.
Because I placed this one. Yep.
So if you are playing with other people, that's one thing you got to keep in mind. So I guess that's like one downside to playing with multiple people.
I wonder if there's a way for us to join up networks. So hold on, there's like a whole bevy of commands. Let's check this out. I don't want to spread any fake news here. / power fail. There's clear.
Really?
Here's power fails for your team. Team? What team?
I mean, would that go off of our like my team right here, which we are a part of?
Yeah, I mean we're on. That's like our server utilities team. And then we also have Questbook team.
Well, why don't you try team and see if that works? And then I'll tell you if I see the icon pop up.
What do you mean try team? I don't.
Well, weren't you just doing a command for like...
No, there's like, it just describes these other commands and it says for your team, but it's just like things like clear, list, show, etc. There's no commands for like add a team member or anything like that.
A little weird. Okay.
Server utilities team. Do you think our server utilities team stuff isn't work? I mean, we're in a team. That's the thing.
Yeah, there he is.
Yeah, I'm gonna check if
we
y'all
logged in last night to check all that stuff.
A PF list. Yeah, try that, Cat.
No power fails have occurred.
What does it say?
No power fails have occurred.
Yeah, and then on mine, it shows the 1. Yeah. So according to the power fail thing, we're not on the same team. which makes me think that it's like a different type of team. Chat, there is the one, like, there's a different type of team for sharing wireless power. Could it be that team? Could be the space team. Oh, what is the space team? I don't know what that is. I'll do some GTNH Discord searching. Yeah, no, I appreciate that, Greg. Thank you.
Thank you.
I am kind of thinking that it's that wireless team, which, by the way, is not an easy thing to do. Like, I think there might be a quest book entry about it. Storing and transforming power.
Let's see.
It doesn't really show there. Wireless. Nah, nothing in the quest book with these, really.
Omega said, whose context and why are they being taken out? We're talking about Crystal running around with a butcher knife. But they're going to kill chickens for trophies.
Oh, God. Threefold popping in with the knowledge? What's up, Threefold?
Oh, wow. Yeah,
SP
thank you.
invite. Okay. Suki, no. Echo.
And accept.
Oh, you did get something.
Accept, then Drake. Oh, because you have an underscore under your name.
Okay.
Okay. Now I'm getting other things like subcommand.
SP list.
Subcommand.
SP area.
Enable the area. Enable the recursive super pickaxe mode.
Well,
are we channeling DBZ with super?
Well, Kat, try this. Try /pf space list.
Yeah. Space list.
And then see if you see it. You see it now, don't you? There it is. No, wait. Sorry, wrong screen. No, you do see it.
Uncleared power fails, but I don't see the icon.
Step back.
What if I log out and log back in really fast?
Yeah, you could do that.
Let me see if that will fix it.
Yeah, threefold. Thank you. It actually seems like we're making some progress on this now.
Yes, there it is.
Yo, awesome. That's gonna save us so much heartache.
Yeah,
over the next while. That's awesome.
Now that's something that you guys should remember to do when y'all start your run.
Yep.
Later this
playing
week.
with other people. Yep. Nice. Yeah. Thank you again. Because that is such an amazing feature, and I want it to work properly.
Yeah, so. No, that I really do think that's like one of my favorite features on this update. Yeah. We probably need to like post that in Discord or something so other people can have that.
Yeah, we can totally do that. I'm just going to post it without any context right now. But,
okay. No,
but there it is. Yeah.
Thank you, babe.
All right, sweet. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was trying to upgrade the blood altar stuff. Let's see, we need some tears of the goddess. These sigils are so needy. These like later tier sigils from blood magic. Okay.
You're aware. Oh, we still have a power fail.
Really?
Did we leave without fixing it? I think we did.
Oh, I think we're like, yay, we could see it. Now don't touch it. That's classic.
That's so good.
Hey, Purple Washer, what's up?
Yo. And there it is. Okay.
My wireless terminal is not working right. Okay, there we go. Yeah, definitely need to restart the server. There's some weird stuff going on. The air sigil.
I'm trying to figure out where.
Oh god. Oh no, dude. It needs these helium cells, and then it's gonna leave the empty ones behind. I guarantee it. What happens when... So what if I did this one in the twist multi instead? I'm kind of curious to do this one in the twist multi instead. Let's try this. We gotta have an excuse to use our Disney castle at some point.
I seriously love that thing.
I've resigned myself to calling it that. It is what it is. House 2.8, anything break? No, actually, it's been like probably the smoothest update ever for Cat and I. Now I know somebody else was having some issues with like chunk stuff, but I mean overall I haven't heard too many problems so far. Okay, let's try to do air sigil. Let's make one.
What
See
is
what happens. This was turned off for some reason. Okay.
Tone and polyvinyl acetate.
Did it used to show max parallel on the tooltip? I don't know if it did. Filled up my nitrobenzene subnet with iron dust. Oh no. Been offline for a while. Well, at least you figured out the problem. That's always funny, stuff like that happening. Simple catalyst. Okay, yeah, see our bloody hell is also malfunctioning. I don't know what's going on with that.
Are having an issue with advanced glue. I think.
I really wish we would just passive that stuff.
So
I wonder.
think the quantities of this changed.
Oh, did they? Wait.
Yeah. So 3,000 to 2,000.
Hold on.
But right now it's 1,500 and 1,000.
1,500. Yep. That recipe totally did change.
All right. I'm going to pull this out. I'm going to fix
What a
that.
weird recipe to change. Why did that one change? What?
Because this like kept getting hung up. I was like, what is going on?
Yeah, threefold. We are experiencing like a lot of unresponsiveness with our AE2 system as far as like, you know, calling up the terminal and stuff like that. And it's kind of random. So sometimes it'll work smoothly, sometimes it doesn't. But on the flip side, being able to put devices online and they just immediately come online is insanely good. I can just grab like a storage bus or something, pop that online, watch the tooltip at the top, boom, online. Insane.
It is so good.
I'm so happy. Any recipe in there that uses empty cells? Semi-simple to extract empty ones. I could set that up. I'm so lazy in the carpet. I just really didn't want to have to do that. Especially with normal arcane infusion, which is why I was really trying to get this thing to work. The castle to work instead, because maybe the way to handle that with the castle is easier. But yeah, right now we're having an issue with the bloody hell where it's got plenty of blood. And then it's got the items in here. Also, smart blocking mode was not on. That should have been on.
I think we're gonna have to cancel the
That's fine.
Your tool.
Yeah, go ahead and cancel. That's fine. I guess you want this toggled off, chat. Seems to be working now. Finally got the trophy.
Yay!
Wait, which trophy was that again?
Remember,
the chicken.
Slaughtering all the chickens.
The chicken thing. Yeah. Congrats. It's not too bad. And, you know, that's the way the recipe is supposed to be. So, okay. So air sigil should be crafting now. Let's go check. Yep, it's crafting. Perfect.
Oh, it probably helps.
Now, what's going to happen? These empty cells, I guess they're just going to go back into the system like normal. And then there's our sigil. Yeah, so I think whenever fluids are involved, chat, I think we should default to this. Now, it's way, way slower. That's why we're not using it for all of our recipes at the moment, but I do think that is probably worth it in this case. So we're trying to make 6 lightning sigils. We're trying to get a new a tier blood orb, so we can hopefully up kind of expand what we can do as far as the meteor summonings go. Let's see, we need 6 of these. Should be easy enough. We need more crystal clusters. Go ahead and get that. Yeah, see, I clicked start. It took like a second and a half to actually start the craft. That was not the case before the update. So it's a little weird unresponsiveness in some cases. Let's see, plutonium 241. Do we have this?
Oh, speaking of meteor summon in GTN No Leisure, there is a multi that literally just gives all the ores from a meteor.
I should clarify what Blade is talking about, by the way. It's another Chinese add-on, kind of like Twist Base in a way, but it like adds a bunch of Steam solutions to things. So you can like heavily invest in Steam. I think there's a Steam rocket to the moon as well.
I know there are people out there that would really enjoy that. Oh, like without physically spawning the meteor. That's interesting.
Okay, we just need to do a vending machine recipe. See, that took like a second, like 2 seconds to update in the pattern terminal. It's so weird, dude.
It's like, I feel like there are some other weird delays. Like even when I use the Staff of Traveling, I have been having delays.
Oh, really?
Like, yeah,
I mean,
it's kind of weird.
It is possible, chat, that our server is just having some weird hiccups. Now, I mean, I could put XU_TPS up at the top left. And yeah, see that number up there at the top right? I'm pretty sure the third number and its parenthetical number have to do with the client communication with the server. And that is having some really, really strange hiccups. That might just be on our end with our server. By the way, I do want to, add a parenthetical note to that. This could just be our issue. This could be not related to 2.8 as a whole at all. So, just to be clear. We're kind of flying by the seat of our pants right now.
Let's see. I have...
Yeah, see, there it is again, 0.57, which is really bad.
I was just trying to open up the chest and it was like,
yeah,
I need a moment to think.
Well, I mean, the server should have restarted last night, but
how interesting.
We'll restart again after stream.
So the titanium turbine casing used to look just like the stable titanium machine casing.
It looked
and
different
now it actually looks different.
Have you looked at in the power room? Go look at the
I did see the LGTs were a different texture, and it looks like they're like kind of like this. I actually like that texture. I tried commenting on it while you were over here, but I know you were in like the middle of
the zone,
talking about other things. Yeah. But I think this looks really nice.
No, I actually prefer it.
Yeah, I do too. I feel like some of the textures in here on the wall have changed. Don't you think so?
No, I don't think so. Probably look better if you had night vision off.
We will forever disagree on our night vision thing.
Yeah, the game looks better without night vision. Okay, this is not up for debate.
I just like to make sure I can see everything. What is so bad about that?
Well, yeah, whenever you need to toggle it on, sure. Is that TPS?
Yeah, so to turn on and off.
Yeah, so I have TPS at the top left. I don't know what the difference between the first number and the second number is, but I know that the third number has to do with client TPS specifically.
Oh,
so the server itself is fine. Although I did see like a little blip right there.
Is his mic muted?
No.
Okay, good. It's not.
No, who's trolling? Don't listen to Nova. All right.
He's Nova.
Trickster. Why am I... Oh, what is happening to my LP chat? Uh-oh. That's not good.
Oh, what is happening?
I'm out of LP.
How?
I don't know.
That's a fun problem. I remember we had this issue on Neo Tokyo. I kept logging in and always being dizzy and nauseous. I was like, what is happening? And it was because our EEC that was connected had like power failed. And we didn't know it.
Am I crafting too many things, chat? I think I'm crafting too many things.
Let's see. Deselect. Hey, Mr. Nibble says, sorry, Vin, I got to agree with Kat on this one. I'm old and my eyes don't work so good anymore.
That's fair. But that's why you toggle it on and off, right?
But my thing is, I don't have time for that.
You don't have time, yeah. No time to click the pesky buttons.
You guys know my relationship with the pesky buttons.
It's actually a bit of a problem, chat, because like the ritual probably isn't even working right now, is it?
The crystal cluster. It says it's crafting 9 reinforced slates of energy. I like how you think. Crafting too many things, nonsense. Generate more blood.
I need blood. How am I going to get blood in here, chat?
Looks like we have ads coming in just a minute. I would not doubt pretty much everyone has a gift sub at this point.
Probably. Hopefully you avoid the ads. Jenkins says, I think they're just best and average worst TPS for the last few seconds, or current average and worst. Okay. Kind of like FPS readings. That's kind of what that reminds me of. Chat, why am I like completely blanking on how to do this? Can I get like a bucket of blood? Pop that in there. No. No.
Zargo says, I have the same problem. The bloody hell empties your network. You need to restart the ritual. And in the carpet says, reverse the pipe.
But I think the fact that I don't have any blood, yeah, reverse the, yeah, I'm trying to figure out like how I'm going to do that. There we go. Okay. I'm looking at the top left. I think I need to like break this block. And then restart this. But I have to wait until there's like a certain amount of blood in the network first, I believe. There's something else that's draining blood. Oh, I know what it is.
What is it?
I got to get this orb out of the blood hatch. Yeah. I did not expect that to happen. That happened so quickly, chat. That was crazy. That's the first time I've had that happen in that way.
Do you know about something power failing over there?
No, nothing's power. Oh, so it's doing that because of are you seeing the little power fail thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because the Extreme Entity Crusher is no longer connected to the ritual. So.
Oh, okay.
I think it did have maintenance issues anyway, so.
Hey there, Julia.
Hey, what's up? Okay, so we got 20,000. Chad, does it say in the quest book how much blood you need in your network for this? I don't remember. It'd be like 50,000 would be enough. Couldn't be anything too crazy. Also, I'm trying to remember which is which. Do I start the EEC first? Or do I start the ritual first? It's been so long since I messed with this. Vina posted a bunch of stuff about GT Not Leisure for Potato and his GTNH General if you want to see it. Okay. I might check that out. Good to know. Thank you. Yeah, I had not heard about it until Blade started talking about it the other day. Sounds interesting. Sounds like a fun thing to check out sometime.
Mm-hmm.
Is it like Twist Space in the sense that you just add a extra jar to your mod folder and that's it? Yeah, I'm gonna wait till it gets to 50,000 chat. We're almost there. And then I'm gonna start this thing. Jar and that's it. That's nice. I used to, before I ever tried Twist Space for the first time, I used to think that it was like some big complicated installation. Oh, that's gonna be too much. And it's just a simple jar file. Okay, there we go. Turn this on. Okay. That took about 40,000 LP, I think. Or like 45. Oh, there we go, chat. Look at that top left number. Like right below my head. Now we're cooking. Number go up. Yes. This is why we need more this is why we're trying to make the new orb, chat, because we need more. We need LP network to be bigger. Bigger number better. Now I do need tier 6 to craft it. And I was prepping blocks over here. I could, you know what, for symmetry's sake alone, we might as well just go ahead and do it, right?
Yes.
This used to be our old crafting altar before we got Bloody Hell. But because we can't get Bloody Hell tier 6, we might as well get this going. There we go. I did not plan this room properly, dude. I had to like actually modify the walls slightly to even fit the tier 6. So I'd forgotten how big the tier 6 was. So it looks a little bit derpy, but I mean, yeah, it's not that bad. It works. Add more zeros, exactly. More zeros, good. I can't even give you all a follow because my Twitch isn't verified. Oh man, oh that sucks. Yeah, I think I'm not even sure if Twitch has that on by default these days. But the reason is if you don't do that, you know, you'll get like a lot of spam accounts following. And even then, sometimes bot accounts will follow, but kind of helps. I'm sorry about that, but yeah, we're always on YouTube. Okay, I do have to replace all these here. Install the blood runes, and then we should be good to go. Kat, how are things going on your end?
They are going. I am finishing up the mixer setup and getting the saturated monazite rare dust. And then we've got to get the samaric residue dust going.
You're like 3 steps away.
Yeah, I'm getting much closer.
So, chat, I think tomorrow, as long as Kat's finished with that, I think tomorrow the plan's going to be Lightning Spire, right?
Yeah, that'll be really good to start working towards.
Yeah, if you don't mind, I'd like to work on that together with you because I'm very curious about how it works.
Okay.
This is so cool. See, chat, this is what I've always wanted, is me and Kat working on the Gregtech together.
seriously, that is what he has really always wanted. He's always like, I want us to do a project together. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
My problem is he gets like so hands-on and focused, and then I get lost.
No, listen, no, I'm going to make sure that I'm not like working ahead of you or anything. Don't worry. I'm extremely conscious of this. By the way, chat, there is a really cool feature that is in, it's like a little inventory, you know, there's like new inventory tweaks or whatever. I don't know what the mod is. But like it's a completely different inventory sorting system that's in place now. You also got the drop off to nearby inventories. This is huge for early game.
Oh, that is so good.
Just so good. But another cool thing that you'll see in a lot of mod packs later on is this right here. So if I'm using these blood runes, I've only got 3 left in my inventory. 1, 2, 3. And then it replaces in the toolbar the hand you were using. It puts another stack of them in here, which is really, really, really cool. All right, what's up, Kat? What are we laughing at? I'm trying to make an important point, and I got these jokesters.
Omega cracked me up. I couldn't help it. Omega said Kat's one even voice is so funny. Peak comedy when listening to stream.
That is not how I sound. Wait, did I sound like that just now?
He gets so frustrated when I do that noise. He's like, I don't sound like that.
Anyway. Can you remap the hotkeys? I think so.
And Grats Ninja just got my first V with perfect genes, shortest lifespan. Now only one more with longest lifespan. That's big.
Yeah, BOGO sort. Yeah. So you got a drop off key, you got the sort key or sort inventory key, and then open sort config. Looks like those are the only 3. I am curious about alt. No, apparently you can't bind that key. So I used to use this feature a lot, chat, where like let's say you get like a bunch of gold dust in your inventory, and then you're trying to put that like in a chest or something. And it used to be like Control-Shift-Click or something like that. So like basically you would Control-Shift-Click the gold dust to put it all into the inventory you have open, or the chest you have open. But now it's Alt. Alt will do that now. Doesn't look like you can rebind that though. Yeah, spacebar as well. Yeah. Yeah, so a bit of a weird change. Spacebar still works for like getting stuff out of the AE2 system, for example. So spacebar, left click, you can get all that out. Yeah, maybe in the config file. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, our blood network's 1.6 million. I'm kind of scared to do that craft that I was doing earlier because, you know. Yeah, I think this issue will just be solved whenever we get the higher tier blood orb, so we'll just have to brute force over time. I'm gonna step away for a second. Kat, I'll leave you with chat. I'll be right back.
All right. I am trying to get this fixed really fast. Need to delete this. I just saw the dust right here. I didn't see the liquid with it, and I've already got the stuff in the centrifuge. So I'm like, oh crap, I need to get this somewhere. So let's see. Get this drug over here. Get this put here. And connect up to the system. Now we need to go add an output hatch. This. Pop it there. And come on. Okay, good. Slight delay. Yeah, hopefully it's just going to be a server reset, and then we'll be not having so many delay issues, because the delay really gets me. All right, let's see. Oh, Crystal, loud neighbors are the worst. Sounds like they're dragging something on the floor. That's not cool. Doesn't look like the CFG lets you change it from alt either. That'll be rough to relearn just with the memory at this point. What did I need? Samaric residue. Go down here really fast. After that. Oh, I did not mean to put that there. Okay. That's not going in there yet. Do we have the samaric residue? No, we don't. We have the saturated monazite rare earth sitting in here, but why isn't it coming out yet? I swear I turned this back on. Yeah, it's running.
Easy now, fuzzy little
It's
man
just a little
Peach.
slow.
You ever drunk Baileys from a shoe? What?
What? I'm sorry, the last part of that is what kills me the most. All right. Yes. Okay. So we've got the fluid coming out. Maybe we'll have some of this sitting in here. Yes, we do. Huzzah. Complete. Oh my God, guys. We are on the last one. Can you believe it? It is finally here. I need to put that in that one. Nope, not there. Let's go upstairs really fast. I'm gonna pop all the stuff into that. And let's see, gadolinium dust. The note on this is gadolinium is used in the far late game in the making of powerful compact fusion reactors. Hey there, Potato. How you doing? You people have been going crazy over your new lizard emote. I think that one's like the favorite one I've done for you so far. That turned out really cute. I did hear someone say that it looked more like a frog than a lizard, and I do agree. It's a shame I couldn't find a good way to like fit a tail or something in there. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Emo is a huge success. Well, I'm very glad to hear that. I seriously love it. So cute. I think it looks plenty lizard.
Oh, God, voice is gone. Yeah, nobody's heard a damn word I'm saying. Hello.
Dude,
Hi.
seriously, you've been talking for a hot minute.
Hi.
That is so funny.
So, chat, if I want to make the, if I want to make the blood red, dude, it's just like our first ever stream.
Right?
See, some things never change. Okay. If I want to world accelerate this, I'm already using an MV world accelerator. This is correct, right? You just put it next to the master ritual stone, and then you're good, right? Like, I don't think you give the EEC any more power, do you? I don't think that is a factor. Just want to make sure I'm doing this correctly. So I am going to upgrade this to EV. So I was just ordering up some dragon eggs. Like so. Yeah, Nova. Yeah. Where was Nova when you need him?
Right?
True. Let's see. I don't think we need any of this stuff anymore. Get rid of this.
I think lightning spire needs to happen. I think
what?
There are machines that are power failing that should not be power failing because I like.
Okay, hold on.
Just fix them.
Like what?
Like the Zoo High fishing port, I fixed at the very beginning of stream. One of the mixers lost power. I don't know why that just randomly lost power. It was only one out of the quad that power failed.
Okay, one thing at a time. Zoo High fishing port. That's power failed. Let's take a look at it. It's running at IV right now. Does it need to run at IV, by the way?
We really needed stuff from that, but
what are we getting from this again?
Seaweed,
leather.
I think it was the
seaweed ash dust, yeah.
Seaweed stuff that we
which
needed.
we have 140,000 of, which is nice. Okay.
Yeah, seaweed is what we technically needed out of it.
Okay, let me take a look here. So that's coming out of an IV 4 amp. And then this is using 16 amps EV. I'm just making sure things aren't being stretched too thin. Okay, what else did you say was offline?
The quad mixer, only one of them went out. So I guess maybe it was only that one that was on.
Quad mixer. So, oh, you mean like AutoCraft quad mixer?
Yeah. So when I went and looked at the Lapatronic battery, and it looked like we were kind of like in the neg.
So this was off. Orders of magnitude more power. Yeah. It's easy to get complacent with power and then just not think about it for a while. So right now we're using now we're not like, we have no big crafts going at the moment. I'm just making dragon egg stuff. So this number definitely goes up when we craft stuff, but right now it's around 250,000 EU per tick, which is divided by 2048, 122 dragon eggs out of the 256. I mean, I could easily see our power spiking to double that whenever we craft something intensive. Especially when those processing arrays kick in that have the 16 IB assemblers and the 16 IB circuit assemblers. Because that's like another... yeah, that would take us up to like 262... yeah. I mean, look, we were talking about doing Lightning Spire Cat, so, I mean, I think that's perfect timing. Yeah. Now, what I will say is that we had talked about using EU P2P, specifically for just those PAs. And I still think that we should do that, because even if we give this LSC more power right now, it's not going to solve the problem of this 4x vanadium gallium cable providing power to everything. That's good. That's going to continue to bottleneck us because we can only do 16 amps of LUV across this thing. This is going to continue to be a problem. White Arrow says, having such a crappy day, so I dropped in here to have you two, such a calm and positive vibe. Yo, thank you.
Aw.
Thank you. We'll try to stay extra positive right now, now that you've said that.
Well, I hope your day just gets better.
Yeah, for real. So Kat, I think we need to, obviously we're going to have to replace this cable eventually, which is really going to suck. But until we do that, I think to alleviate the power fail problem that we're having right now, I do think EU P2P is something we should think about. Now, is this something you want me to deal with while you finish?
Well, so yes, I would love for you to do this, but I know I probably will need you to explain it to me in person at some point.
Okay.
But if you don't mind doing that, I would really appreciate it.
Yeah, we'll mess with EU P2P more. And by the way, chat, with the new update, I believe EU P2P is better than it used to be. I forget exactly what the change is. Why not P2P the EU transfer for less loss? Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, I think with the current vanadium gallium cable we're using, I think we're getting like 2 to 3% loss for the distance it has to travel at the moment. I think that was the calculation I made at the time. So, I mean, we're, you know, the difference between that and 5% isn't really that big. And EU P2P is so much more flexible.
You know, I don't know if it was like this before, but the loot bags look different for the tiers now.
Wait, what? Oh, they do. Oh,
I like that.
No, I like that too, but a very unexpected change. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. And we've got our first LUV loot bag, baby.
Nice. Did they improve the loot tables on any of these while they were at it? Because LUV was really not that great. IV was amazing. LUV was just kind of like, you know. You can get some LUV parts, sure.
They're doing Enderium in here now.
I mean, quantum circuits is kind of like whatever. Yeah, I don't think that's any different. Although, also has loot from tier 5 IV. See that at the top? I don't know if that was the case before.
Oh. Yeah, I don't remember that.
Or it didn't say that at least. Maybe that was...
Yeah, I don't think it said that, but that explains why the ender chest and the ender tank and the ender pouches are in here. You guys remember our terrible luck getting like all of the ender pouches and the ender chest
in Neo Tokyo? Yeah, we opened 100 IV loot bags, 0 ender chests. What a world!
Was so bad. We're like, surely we'll be able to get some ender tanks from the loot bags. Nope.
Only looks, yeah. So, well, that's okay. All right. Got the P2Ps. Now I need to get a, I guess, IV 64 amp dynamo hatch. Yeah. That's going to take a little while to craft. But then once we get that, we could set up some P2P. In fact, I can go ahead and some other aspects of it done. Yeah, I think it's just our server is just not working very well today, Kat. So even when I try to open a backpack every now and then, like, it takes a second.
Oh, like everything has lagged for me. So I figure it's a server. Is there something I am missing in regards to getting europium from the electromagnetic separator? Like, do I need to have a particular type of magnet or something? I know it's only a 5% drop, but I would have expected to have gotten at least 1 europium drop.
I don't think that matters. No. As far as like outputs go, either works or it doesn't. You have it in the correct mode, right? Yeah.
Separator.
Yeah. Okay. You do need electromagnetic. Oh yeah, but you have one in there, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
In the hatch, yeah.
We've got the iron one.
Yeah, that just affects speed and stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
That shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah, it literally will not work if you don't have that in there.
No, it's been working. You just haven't gotten the secondary output, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I read the 5% isn't a loss, but extra EU consumed by AE. Oh, interesting. Yeah. So, I mean, it's like the math might work out slightly differently. Like maybe it's slightly higher than a 5% loss if we're going to talk about it in terms of loss, but it's essentially around the same number. An easier way for my brain to think about it anyway.
Spire.
All right, chat. So we're going to come over here to our PAs. These are the culprits right now. These are the power hungry machines. Whenever we get like a really serious craft going. So instead of it coming off of this line here, this orange line, which is our LUV, like main backbone, we're going to have it come off of EU P2P instead. So I think I could just do a, let's see, that's 24 amps. Yeah. We could just do a P2P right here. And we won't connect these yet because we don't have the energy coming out with the dynamo hatch yet, but we'll change this to GTEU and then bind to input the 64 amp for PAs specifically. And then when we get that all set up, we can just connect this up and I think we'll be good. Oh, we will have to run higher tier superconductor or higher gauge. IV superconductor. Oh, that's superconductor base. Oh, God. I almost made the classic mistake, chat. God.
Yeah, that would have sucked.
Don't use superconductor base wire. They look exactly the same. I really wish they didn't look the same.
No, that is like a really mean troll.
Yeah.
I'm so glad someone pointed that out to me when I was using it.
I guess we can hook up this autoclave as well. Okay. I'm going to move this one out. There we go. Kat and I will forever have the war of glass cable versus covered cable.
Yes,
so
yes, we will.
Situations like this.
We've been married for over 10 years and we're still gonna have our little wars.
There's no glass dense cable, Kat.
I wish there was, because the glass cable looks cool.
It makes sense for it all to be covered. You don't have glass and covered mixed together. You're if you're going to use glass cable, you're stuck having it mixed with covered cable no matter what. But if you use covered cable, you can have it uniformly everywhere.
It would be uniform. And you would think I would, that like my OCD would prefer that.
No, I think you're just being stubborn at this point.
No, I genuinely really like the way the glass cable looks. Aw, Vampire, I hope your head starts to feel better.
Oh, I am dealing with a massive headache myself today, chat. If I sound a little weird, doing the best I can.
We both woke up with headaches today.
Yeah.
It is very unusual.
This one's getting worse. It's like
really
like encroaching the back of my neck now, up into my back of my head.
I wonder if you're like starting to feel like the pressure from that storm.
I don't know.
All right, let's see. All right, mixture. Oh. What is going to be the easiest way to do this?
All right, chat. We got the 64 amp IV dynamo. We're going to be very, very careful. And
it's National Coffee Day. Everyone is getting withdrawal.
Ooh, I am on second cup right now.
You know, it was really kind of sad to hear they're closing down a bunch of Starbucks.
Yeah. Kat and I used to work at Starbucks, chat, if you didn't know.
That's how we met.
Yep.
Lore.
Okay. So we'll do 8x right here. Make sure we don't connect up to the other cable. This is a different EU P2P situation that we have. It's like going to B's and a couple other things. But that should be good now. Let's check, make sure. Yeah, we're getting power now. Good. Any way for me to check this? Yeah, not really.
Omega, ew, gross. Stop being cute.
Sorry, every now and then, chat.
Yeah, every now and then we gotta put it in there.
Okay, let's go back to Autocraft. Come down to the PA situation here. And we did get some superconductor. Let's see. I think... Gosh, yeah, I should probably just make some more. Yeah, let's make some more. I think like 128 more. But what we can do... Oh god, no, I kind of don't want to mess with this until... Here, let me turn these off.
Until what?
Until, like, I've got a craft going, but I'm going to mess up the craft if I try to mess with this wiring right now. So what I think I'm going to do is... Get rid of this. I'll go ahead and hook up the autoclave PA as well. Why not? Oh, and let's turn on our magnet. By the way, chat, I don't know if this was the case before. Maybe it was. But the item dislocator from Draconic Evolution, you can put that in your bauble slot now. And then there is a hotkey. I've been doing that recently. I used to have it in the battle gear slots. Now I'd like bring it up and then like shift right click it that way. This works too. It's fine. So 16 there, 4 there. So I don't think we're using anything ever more than 36 amps. So I should be able to use this 4x superconductor. And in fact, we can actually use 1x over here. Kat, if you ever change how many machines are inside of these PAs, talk to me first, because I am using like smaller gauge superconductor wire.
Okay.
And if you put more machines there, it's gonna like draw more power. Although this is only IV Energy Hatch 4, yeah. Just keep in mind that I am being a little bit you know, I'm playing a little shenanigans with the gauging on this IV wire underneath the PAs.
Why? Why don't you just go ahead and
because we don't have enough superconductor right now. She's not pleased, chat.
Where are you?
I'm underneath the PAs.
Where are you? Come here.
Come here. What do you mean, come here? Hi. What? Well, no, it's fine. This works.
Why don't you just go ahead and like make it to where you won't have an accident later?
Actually, with these current energy hatches, there's no way for there to be an accident. There's 0% chance of an accident. If you go and change one of these high energy hatches to a higher amperage, then there could be an accident.
So why don't you just go ahead and make a bigger gauge so there won't be an accident?
It's saving on resources.
No.
And this is an important lesson on power delivery in GTNH in this version of Gregtech, because it is a on-demand system instead of a pushing the max through. So if we have a 16 amp energy hatch, like so, you never need anything more than 16 amps on the cable that's going up to it. So we have 24 amps on this one. Perfectly fine. 24 amps on this one, also going to a 16 amp energy hatch. Now, if you went and changed this energy hatch to a 64 amp, and then you put 64, let's say 64 assemblers inside this thing, then it would draw more than 24 amps, and then the cable would be on fire, and then you would have an accident.
And then I will get very mad at you.
Yeah, but you're not going to change the energy hatches on this.
I'm sure they'll change at some point.
No, you actually probably won't, because you'll be moving to circuit assembly lines and then also the precise assembler. So these PAs are actually going to get replaced eventually. That's fine. Like I said, this is an important teaching moment. And now Kat fully understands how EU power distribution works in this version of Gregtech.
No, I
Isn't
don't.
that nice?
You just make me want to pull out my hair.
No, it
It's
works. It's great.
I love when he goes, that's fine. You guys notice his voice always gets a little bit more high pitched when he's like, that's fine.
I'm being enthusiastic. Okay. I'm using my streamer voice.
I very much like to just go ahead and like future proof as best as I can. Save my future self some time and thought. And just go ahead and do the thing.
And that is a totally fair approach. But it doesn't mean that my approach is wrong.
Yes, it does.
See, this is what's going to happen when Kat and I do Gregtech together. We're going to have a couple issues down the line, chat. It's going to be fine. Listen,
it's going to be fine.
It's just like who said above earlier. This is positive and cozy vibes on the stream only. Okay. White arrows. Yeah. Calm and positive vibes. Flawed, not wrong. Cold and raining here today. Best day ever. You know what? I do love a cold and rainy day every now and then. We don't get a lot of those. I
used to until it started to make my body hurt.
Well, yeah. True. All right, so
those are like normally like the most cozy days. You just like curl up under a cover.
So Kat, this should have alleviated the power demand on the backbone specifically quite a bit. Especially whenever those PAs are being used.
Mm-hmm.
So 32,000. What's an LUVM chat? 32,768, I think. Times 16. So our
problem is if you think you future proofed enough and you didn't, and you think you did, and makes you lax in not checking first. Well, see, I typically do it one way, and this is where it's going to cause a problem. Is I try to future proof and he doesn't. So I have to try and keep track of where he is not future proofing things.
Listen. I will try in the future to use higher gauge cable in a situation like that. We just didn't have much made. Like we need to go and like make a ton of this stuff.
Yeah, we do.
Off Camry.
Off Camry. Yeah.
I live in North Carolina, enjoying the weather. Yeah, we've had like much lower humidity the past couple days in Alabama. It's been really nice.
Now, I wonder what's going to happen with these storms that are going to be hitting the Carolinas soon, too.
Yeah, that is a good question.
All right, let's see. I need this to be input bus 3. And Crystal says, Vin always goes, you can do it your way, but my way is better. Yeah, he does.
No, I don't.
He does. Yes, you do.
No, I did not say that. I did not say in this entire conversation about the gauging of wire and power delivery. I did not say that one was better than the other.
Okay, you did not say that this time, but you usually say, and chat is witness here. That's what Crystal was pointing out, was Vin always goes, you can do it your way, but my way is better.
Yo, 304, hey there, what's 304. Up? Thank you for the follow.
Thank you very much.
Peepo, hi.
All right, let's see.
Go cat, Tina says. Okay.
He doesn't say it, but it's quite obvious as what he's hinting at. He has said it a couple times.
You know, I was not hinting at that at all this time.
He's like, this time I'm innocent.
That's true.
All right, let's see. I'm trying to program recipes to get us towards Lightning Spire. Are you excited?
Oh, that is actually awesome. And we're going to find out for sure if we can actually put these down here or not. Chat, the plan right now is to put the lightning spires. I think we were going to start out with 4. Put them kind of in the 4 corners of this room here. But the problem is, you know, does it need access to the sky? If it needs access to the sky, hopefully we could just, you know, kind of do this number right here. Yeah, and grab a couple. Dude, this lag is killing me, man. It feels so bad. It wasn't like this when we were testing it yesterday. That's the weird part. I don't know what changed.
What stage are we in? We are like tail end of IV.
Yep. So Kat is finishing up the monazite line. And then
I have pretty much finished it.
Yeah.
I got a samarium.
Oh, so it's done.
Yeah. I just need to actually like cook the samarium.
Okay.
I haven't made any ingots yet.
Is it just trying to remember. Do you just smelt it in the multi-smelter? Is it like EBF? Looks like it is
like
EBF.
you can put it in a blast smelter.
Oh, that doesn't take long at all though. That's good.
201 seconds.
At MV.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All I saw was the 201 seconds. Oh my God.
I just hopped into Steam. Oh, hopped into Steam. Sorry.
Oh, very nice.
Very cool. You got some nice quality of life with Steam now. You got the Steam gauge. You got, what was the other thing? Or something else.
That Steam gauge would have helped us so much the very first time we were doing Steam.
Yeah, it's like a couple of specific crafts, like the red alloy ingot was the worst one by far. It just so happens that the very first thing that you ever craft in the Steam age, this red alloy ingot, takes like the most steam out of every single process. And so I know this happened to me my very first time where I just could not get it made because I just wasn't producing enough steam, or I didn't have enough steam in the alloy smelter. And it would just like, it would be caught in a forever loop of like not having enough steam, but still trying to make it, but never quite getting enough. And it just kept like burning steam, like wasting it. So, such a long way to go. Listen, just enjoy the journey. It's not about the end. That is the best way to look at this mod pack.
I had to unconnect and then reconnect it all the time. The machines just keep dying.
Oh?
Oh man. Are you like shuttering your pipes?
Also, I guess the question is, are you playing on the new 2.8? Because if you're playing on the new 2.8, you do have that Steam gauge now. And what you can also do is like, I assume you're having a problem with the red alloy ingot. I'm not sure. I have to confirm that. But what you can do is you can look up the recipe for the red alloy ingot, right? Go to the alloy smelter.
Ooh.
And then you can right click the Steam alloy smelter. And it'll actually change this information here. And it'll actually tell you exactly how much steam you need. So yeah, just look up the red alloy ingot recipe, go to alloy smelter in the tabs, and then right click the Steam alloy smelter, and it'll tell you 3,200 liters of steam. That's how much you need for one red alloy ingot. And so now that you have the steam gauge inside of the GUI of the machine, you can confirm that you have enough before you start. Just updated. Nice. Yeah, that should help you out. And again, you know, once you get more infrastructure up, this becomes less and less of an issue. This is by far the worst one. It does get better from here. Just keep that in mind. It's what you did. It was so annoying. It is very annoying. Yeah. I would like, you know, if I was on top making decisions, I would definitely cut this recipe requirement in half, at least. Either that or don't make it the very first thing that you need to make, right?
Hey there, Cold Clown. Thank you so much for that follow.
Yeah, thank you all for the follows. Appreciate it. Rush the solar boilers. Yeah, solar boilers are really, really good. I will forever be a solar boiler stan. All right, so Kat, you said you were crafting, or you were like encoding parts for the lightning spire?
Yes, I am.
Oh, that's awesome. I don't think anything.
There's a lot.
Is there a lot? But is it any of it difficult though? Or I'll look it up too. I don't know.
It doesn't seem like terrible. I don't know what some of these are. Like this nickel zinc ferrite. We've never really had to make any of this before, so I've been having to program all that stuff.
Yeah, I think you need some of that for
several parts.
Electric implosion compressor eventually. I think some weird niche use cases for it.
I hope Kat is ready for a crap load of palladium and rhodium. Why do you say that, Blade?
Yeah, our Platline was off for like 2 days, but could be back on. I do want to double check and make sure that Platline is running efficiently as well. I might like go in there and take a look, because running out of this stuff is pretty much worst case scenario.
Oh.
When you start getting into like LUV. Running out of palladium, running out of osmium. Osmium is usually one of the first things that you run out of. The fact that we have 7,100 osmium and only 7,500 palladium is a little bit weird. Usually osmium is the lowest of all the Platline finished products that you get.
Well, baby, Blade is saying that we actually need a lightning rod to go with the lightning spire. It's not just place the machine and it generates. So I guess we need like the lightning rod.
Oh, do we have to provide them like on a regular basis? Let me read the tooltip here for a second, chat. Here, I'll get rid of the pip here. Maximum storage capacity of 512 lightning rods. Okay. They just kind of like have to sit inside the machine. Like input bus maybe or something. Each lightning rod produces 28 million EU per lightning strike. It uses up the lightning rods, doesn't it? Oh, it's a one-time provide. Okay, okay. Well, wait a minute. Do we provide it these? Chat, we really haven't actually looked into this machine that much. No. Right, so after this message, I'll explain how it works. Okay, yeah, no, I appreciate it, Blade. Thank you. I wasn't prepared to do this today. So we're just kind of rolling straight into it. Superconductor IV. I was just checking some of the other casings. These other casings don't seem that bad. Like for the actual multi itself, Cat. Seems very straightforward. Tesla base casing. Yeah, a lot of nickel zinc, like you were talking about before. So I think the way that works, we have to make the ferrite mixture dust. That combines with oxygen. Yep. Ferrite mixture dust is iron, zinc, and nickel. Yeah, that's not a big deal.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
Okay.
I just had to add like an extra input hatch to the mixer to be able to make it. Well, input bus.
This is 512 lightning rods. Lightning rod 1. Is it this lightning rod blade?
Oh God.
Or am I looking at the wrong lightning rod? It said lightning rod 1, and this is 1, 2, and 3, so I assumed it was this one right here. Output the rods producing consumes molten iron and cryothium. Oh yeah, I do remember Potato talking about that part. Yeah. The one that uses LUV transformers. Okay, yeah, so I think it is this one, yeah. Ludicrous transformer. Oh, we need LUV machine hull. Oh yeah, Cat, this is gonna be expensive. Oh, there's the rhodium and palladium.
Delightful.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, that is why it's expensive. Okay, hold on. We're gonna do some math here real quick, chat. We're gonna pin these. If you've never seen pinning these and like, you know, adding their amounts, this is where the NEI magic really happens. That's why we love this pack. Yeah, we're gonna do some calculations on this. It's a lot of Labatrons as well. That's gonna be 2048 Lapatron orbs. Energy orbs. Definitely a way more than, yeah, than I thought. Okay. Ludicrous transformer, and then a normal LUV machine hull right here.
Oh, world map. GTNH players finally play GTNH. Yeah, we're back to GTNH.
Absolutely.
304 says, "Is this your first playthrough?" Probably not, right? No. We've played several other playthroughs. I can't even tell you how many times we've actually played this.
Yeah, I mean, like before we started streaming, we got up to ZPM, and then we started streaming New World, which we got all the way to UXV. We were just shy of getting the component assembly line UXV casing. I was having some issues with antimatter for power. There were a couple frustrating points that just kind of made us want to. We were wanting to do a new world like this anyway, so it just kind of made sense to restart. Okay. So chat, we pinned all of these, and then we're going to left click drag, make a nice little bracket, and then we're going to right click the bracket, and then that's going to update all of these right here. Although I need to change this from 1 lightning rod to 512, right? Yeah. By the way, you can increase this in increments of 64 if you hold Control, Shift, and Alt, all three, and then scroll wheel up. That takes us up in increments of 64 and go all the way to 512. Okay. So we need we need 20,000 rhodium palladium dust, which is 15,000 palladium, Cat.
Jesus, that is a lot.
We only have half that amount. Still only at 30% capacity on my battery. That kind of becomes more the norm as you go, Nova. Especially once you start using like wireless power later on, you never really fill up your battery eventually. But I guess at ZPM, you should still expect to fill it up. Yeah. Why did they rename the Alamite? Yeah, what is it called now? OZ something? No. What is it called, chat? You get the zinc gravel ore now? Obsonite, yeah. Yeah, I remember this now. From LV only run. The obstinate ore. Yeah. Steel, obsidian, zinc. Kind of annoying. I said this at the time when they made that change. We were on a nightly. And I don't think it was a necessary change at all, but you know, whatever. More of not wanting to cut over power delivery until turbines are done running. Yeah, well, that makes sense. Yeah. 6 more hours. That's not too bad. Yeah, obsonite. And unfortunately, you can't do the thing anymore. So you used to be able to take aluminium gravel, and you used to be able to process it into the or it was aluminum gravel. And you used to be able to process it into these right here, the raw aluminum. And then you could actually put this in an EBF and get your first aluminium ingots this way. I'm going to say, yeah, you just can't, straight up can't do that anymore. I guess if you get a hold of some aluminium dust early on, from some kind of like electrolyzation or something, maybe. But yeah, that might actually change the way a lot of people get their first aluminium ingots. Kind of weird. But yeah, Kat, we're gonna have a massive palladium problem. I'm trying to think how we solve this. I think the first step is I need to go look and make sure that Platline is actually running properly.
Okay.
I did suspect something was wrong with it last week. I don't know what. It could be such a hard thing to diagnose as well. Yeah, I think we are going to have to focus more on the palladium comb. We do have a bunch stored up, 8,600, which we could beef up a lot if we wanted to. So how does that work? Well, that's how you get palladium metallic powder dust. I think one of the problems, yeah, we have a ton of palladium metallic powder dust right now. I think we just aren't utilizing this properly. Are we doing this recipe? Yeah, surely we are. That's reprecipitated palladium dust. Where's that happening? Right here. Okay. Stocking input bus. Oh, okay. Yeah, we have a bunch of the dust here. Chad, we got one more set of ads on Twitch. Most of you all have subs. Hopefully you can avoid them. But if not, we'll be back. We're just trying to diagnose some Platline. Yeah, so you're using circuit 9. Yeah, this recipe right here. We don't have enough palladium enriched ammonia. That does seem to be the sticking point here. But how can we get more? We are providing it pretty regularly here. Okay. We palladium salt dust. Reprecipitated palladium. Wait, I'm so confused. These are both part of the same recipe. Wait, what? Sorry, Chad, I'm trying to... Oh. Oh. What's GTNL? I think it's a... Is that the acronym for the Chinese add-on chat that people have been talking about the past couple days for GTNH? Or is that something else? I forget the name already. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Blade's got the explanation there. Okay, I think we're not making any more palladium because this is happening constantly.
What?
We're just taking all of our palladium enriched ammonia, and instead of putting that with palladium metallic powder dust and making the actual reprecipitated palladium dust that we need to make palladium, instead of doing that, we're turning all of the palladium enriched ammonia into palladium salt.
Palladium?
Or no, we're God, where is my recipe? Chat, I'm getting lost in the sauce here. This right here. See, this is what is happening. We're taking circuit 2, palladium enriched ammonia, and we're just turning it into palladium salt dust, which you then sift to get palladium metallic powder dust. We don't need more palladium metallic powder dust. That's the... Okay, yeah, we've been wasting our palladium enriched ammonia for a very long time here, Kat.
Okay, cool.
So good times. Where's my sign? Okay.
Why is the boy touching tech? What happened? He's trying to fix my mess.
This is going to be an increasing trend, chat. We are at a bit of a stopping point with magic to a degree. There's still technically things I could do. But I will be dabbling more in the Gregtech as time goes on. So this currently converts all palladium enriched ammonia into palladium metallic powder dust. We need it to go to reprecipitated palladium dust instead. Right. We need to turn this off. And now it actually looks like this is working. So this was getting... Yeah. This was getting the palladium enriched ammonia as well. I think the problem was it was always prioritizing putting it over here instead. Or no, this was getting wall shared. So the palladium enriched ammonia was getting wall shared between these two LCRs. And it was just always prioritizing the palladium salt dust. Ideally, what you would do here, chat, is that you would, at least I think this is what you would do. You would prioritize reprecipitated palladium dust all the time. Unless reprecipitated palladium dust was out completely. In which case you would then turn this machine off. And then you would have palladium salt dust go instead. So I think we need to do a like a level limit thing here. Kind of like what we did over at electrolysis of salt and rock salt cat. Where we have one process turn on whenever like the levels of a different thing are low. Right.
Okay.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna make 2 advanced redstone transmitters. Oh, no, we're not, because we're out of carbon dust. Oh, that's bad.
What?
That's
How
really
are we
bad.
out of carbon dust?
Oh, it's all gone wrong.
I mean, I thought we even had a process going over. Oh, crap, where is it?
we have a bunch of tiny piles of carbon dust, but that's not really
I thought those are being like automatically converted.
They're not. That's coming from oil processing. That's not really gonna solve the problem though. It'll help me craft this thing that I want to craft real quick, but okay. So 2 redstone transmitters and then 2 redstone receivers. Yeah. So we'll get that going. Get some aluminium frame box. Panic time, rip. Yeah, you know what? This is the true, genuine GTNH experience, right? This is what happens. So the main way that we would get carbon dust normally, Cat, would be with electrolysis of things that also give hydrogen. So like electrolyzing toluene, phenol, a bunch of stuff from oil processing as well. That's how we would do it normally.
Yeah, I have this set up right here with hydrogen, and I don't know what this is supposed to be. Was that chlorine, maybe?
That's not the way. That's just dealing with
It was like byproducts from Platline.
Yeah, but that's not the main.
Still making carbon dust over here.
That's not the main way we would be getting that anyway, though. The main way we'd be getting it is right here, hydrogen electrolysis, because a lot of these fluids that we're automatically providing. So, for example, we have toluene automatically being put in here. The main way that we would get carbon dust is when you electrolyze this, you get hydrogen, which is the main reason we made this, but you also get carbon dust. Now, the problem is not enough fluid space, you know, like basically we don't need any more hydrogen and yet, but we do need carbon from it. So how do we solve this problem?
I've got my own problem I'm working on.
So I think the way you would solve this problem is you would burn through hydrogen for the sake of carbon dust, right? Yeah, I think I'm gonna make a second electrolyzer. And then we're gonna put this like wall share it behind. We'll wall share the muffler hatch as well.
Dude, Ender minis do anything. They are always chilling in my base, but just chilling apparently. Kill them and take their ender pearls.
Start using hydrogen as fuel. Yeah, I'm sure we could figure out something. I think the play here is that we do burn through if our carbon dust level ever gets to a particular point. So this is going to involve ME level emitters yet again.
Well, we're going to be using level emitters a lot more going forward, aren't we?
Yeah.
Hey, Volans.
Yeah, what's up, Volans?
I haven't seen you in forever. How are you?
What up? What up? Here, I'm gonna move this casing as well. Chat, we're in like a full-on problem solving mode now. We have switched gears. It's so funny. You discover one thing is wrong, and then, you know, as a result of trying to fix that problem, you discover something else is wrong, and it just goes on and on and on. Yeah,
it does. We also have no room in our PA assembler for the 0 circuit. I'm trying to go through
there's
here
a little bit of room.
Clear things out. Yeah, I just cleared 2 things out.
Oh.
I've got to figure out what else I can get rid of. And I need at least 5 spots. At least.
And yeah, Julia, that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to do a super tank underneath and set that to void on this electrolyzer that just turns on whenever we need carbon dust, specifically. That's the plan. So just waiting on a couple more things to be made. We do need... We're actually only getting 4 amps of IV out of this for all of these machines. Wait. But then we got 4 amps over here. Huh. Yeah, well, that should be fine.
And Nolan says, good, thanks. I've been playing other games in junk for now. What have you been playing?
Nice.
How have you guys been?
Dude, I was just playing Silk Song last night, chat. Oh my dear God. What is that freaking thing called? The stupid fly.
Yeah, I was about to say some kind of fly. Beast fly?
Savage beast fly. Oh my God. That is the most bullshit boss I've ever seen in my life. And then I went on Reddit and I felt completely redeemed. That song is, or that boss is the worst designed boss ever. It only has 2 separate moves, but it's like the arena size combined with the way the ads come in, combined with the fact that that boss has way too much health for what it is. Also does like double damage compared to a lot of other things. Savage beast fly my goat. No. You're supposed to, yeah. So I think I would have beaten it if I'd had the nail upgrade. So I'm gonna wait until I get a nail like damage upgrade and then just go back and beat it. It has way too much health. Bottom line. So
he was so mad. He fought the thing like what 20 times.
20 times. I was so done. Dude, I rage quit. I actually rage quit. I felt my blood pressure just like getting into the 180s or something. I was like, I'm gonna die if I keep trying this. All right, so chat, I'm gonna put electrolyzer kind of on the side here. little bit awkward, but should work fine. Then we could do something like this. We'll get a maintenance hatch. Like so. And then we'll do energy hatch right here. There's our energy hatch. Perfect. A little bit more IV superconductor. Okay. And then we need to provide the fluids. So, input hatch. We'll do EV input hatch. That sounds good. Okay. And then output bus. ME output bus is fine. And then output hatch as well. The non-ME version. We'll do that. And then that's going to go into the super tank, and then that's going to be voided. And we're only going to turn this machine on, so we need a machine controller cover as well. We're only going to turn this machine on if like carbon dust is below 1,000 or something like that. Should be fine. Sacred Oak, a good wood source? It is very good. Well, no, not Sacred Oak.
Rainforest Oak?
I think it's Rainforest Oak. Sacred Oak, you might have trouble chopping because it's really bad. What you can do, though, this is what I highly recommend, is you can take any sapling in the middle here, surround it with sticks, bone meal on bottom, to make a Rainforest Oak sapling. This will create a very, very tall, it's like a plus sign, basically. So it's like 5 logs thick, each Y level. So if you have a lumber axe already, this is very, very good. If you don't have a lumber axe, you might have a bit of trouble, chopping this down. Time. Yeah. But this is really, really nice. And then once you make one sapling, you get a bunch back. So you use Sacred Oak for a while? Okay. I do think that this is the best as far as lumber axe usage goes. Okay. Get our machine controller cover. Oh yeah, chat. I always forget. In 2.8, you gotta, whenever you're placing any cover, pump, conveyor, etc., you gotta shift right click now. There we go. And then yeah, we're gonna level emitter this, and we're gonna do carbon dust. Hello, game. Oh, it's in here. There it is. Carbon dust, and then emit when levels are below limit. And we're just going to set it to like 1,000. Should be fine. Now, this might flash on and off a bunch. It's not necessarily ideal, but it'll work for now. Make sure that we have enough channels. Yeah, we got enough. Got 3 left over. Okay. Let's see. I'm also gonna change this output bus to be wall shared. There we go. Perfect. And then we're gonna have output hatch. It's not been made yet. Okay, I'm still working on it. Trying to think, is there anything else that we need? We got muffler hatch. Yeah, I think we got everything. Implemented shift click covers. Yeah, so you don't accidentally you don't accidentally put what was one of the things? You could even put like paper, like accidentally right click paper onto something.
Oh, that sucks.
It was kind of funny. Huh. Yeah. So they did that for that specific reason, I think. So you don't accidentally put stuff where you don't mean to.
So, you know how when you were messing with the fluid cells, you would drag a cell over here?
So now it turns into the liquid form, right?
No, it stays a cell.
No. Exit that and then come back to it. Oh, weird.
it's very
well, no,
weird.
that's the way it used to work. It used to stay a cell.
I thought
Hold
it
on.
turned into the liquid before.
Take the drive out and then put it back in. See what happens. Boom, now it's a fluid.
Okay, now it's a fluid. Okay.
It did not used to work that way. It used to stay a cell.
See, I guess my memory is just cooked.
Sorry.
I totally believe that. Okay.
All
right, let's see. Tumbega. That is fluid. Eglin. We need this one. Right. Boy. Yes. Okay. Oh my gosh.
All right, chat. So now we do a little maintenance here. And then, see, not enough fluid output space yet. Okay, so we need to do our output hatch.
304 says there's bonsai pots in GTNH. Unfortunately, not. I wish.
Yeah,
I love
Cat
bonsai
loves
pots.
them. Yeah.
I would totally be saying that, but that's like probably way too easy for GTNH. Like probably the closest you could get to a bonsai pot would be waiting until like ZPM or something for the tree growth simulator or whatever. Well, that's not ZPM. When does that come in at?
Ivy.
Ivy, okay.
Which we actually just made one. It's sitting in the system. We just haven't touched it yet.
We just haven't set it up yet.
Yeah.
And that thing is really good. But you do have to wait a while before you get to it.
It used to be HV back in the day.
I wish they would make it a little bit easier, but whatever. Are y'all working towards the lightning spire? Yes, we are.
We realized we're cooked right now when it comes to making that thing, because we need 15,000 palladium dust, and we only have 7,500. And then I discovered why we don't have that. So,
yep.
And then I realized we don't have carbon dust in the meanwhile. So we're fixing all the things right now. So this is carbon dust fallback. Well, let's call it that. Sounds good. All right, Kat. So, I mean, I don't know how much you were paying attention to what I was doing back here, but basically this is just another electrolyzer on the back of the hydrogen one that makes carbon dust and voids hydrogen for the sake of carbon dust whenever that's needed.
Okay.
For some reason, we're not using hydrogen, as much as you would think. We got ammonia going down here. I'm surprised by that.
Yeah, it seems like ammonia is always going.
Does the quest book teach on how to obtain massive amounts of ore? I mean, in the multi section, it tells you about the multi ore miner, I think. I guess it just depends on... Yeah, I mean, you don't get that until EV. So in HV, moving miner machine around when you need ores. Yeah. So you don't do that past HV. Purple washer. I mean, there are a couple different ways to do it. You can use blood magic meteors, which we currently use. That's a bit more of a niche way to do it, though. Yeah, what you'll really go for is this recipe right here, or this, sorry, not recipe, this quest. It's in the multi-block goals section. And it's called Time to Drill for Ore. And it's called an ore drilling plant. This will be your go-to. So this is what you'll end up putting on different planets, Mars, etc. It looks like this. And so you will have to move this around, but you'll move it around less frequently. Like, I think, even with this tier 1, depending on where you put it, you can get multiple compressed chests worth of ores from one placement of it. And again, you'll have to move it eventually, but this covers a much wider area. So yeah, maximum radius 48 blocks. And it gives you even more fortune. It gets better as it goes in tiers. Just wondering, yeah, no, I totally understand why you'd be wondering, because yeah, the moving the single block around does get a bit tedious at that point in the game. So yeah, I definitely understand. All right, chat, we fixed carbon dust. That's good. The whole reason I even noticed that is because we were making these wireless covers. Because we are going to try to fix this here with reprecipitated palladium dust and palladium salt dust. Basically, we only want the palladium salt dust to turn on if we're getting really low on palladium enriched ammonia. Or no. When we're getting low on palladium metallic powder dust. That's right. So what we're going to do is, I do like to kind of, in certain situations like this, I like to kind of keep this nice and clean. So we're going to bring some cable down. Make sure we have enough channels first. Yeah, we got 3 channels left here. I'm gonna make sure I'm placing this in the correct spot first of all. Yeah. Right here. As you can see, this is going to be a very similar type of setup. It looks very similar to this. And we can fit 1 channel on here. Perfect. Come over here.
We have screw molds now?
What?
We have screw molds.
No. That's always been there.
Really?
Yep.
Huh.
That'll be your go-to oftentimes in the future. So. All right. We're going to set this to platinum metallic powder dust. We only want this machine to go if... Oh, actually, you know what? I think I want it to be like an inverse situation. We're going to do 2 of these. I'll explain what I mean in a second. Which means we want a NOT gate. Let's grab one of those. Come down here. Yo, Hypnos, what's up? How's it going? Are you, yeah, you were playing a new run, right? Have you gone to 2.8 yet? Hope all is well. Callie on YouTube says, would you recommend now is a good time for new players, given off-hand slot engages? Yeah, I mean, a new update time, you've got usually more people playing than usual, which means more people are active in the community. So if you need help, you know, it's usually easier to get help around this time. But there's a lot of really nice quality of life that maybe I'm trying to think, like, I think the one thing that you would appreciate as a new player is probably the Steam gauge. Let me see if I can. I don't know. Let me go to or proc. Yeah, so the Steam machines, which are the first machines that you make, you now have a little gauge here that tells you how much Steam is in there, which is kind of a big deal in the sense that, like, some of those early crafts can be difficult. You can run out of Steam too quickly. That'd be nice. But yeah, overall, it's just a time when the community is, you know, bustling a little more than usual. So, applied energistics is now way more responsive. So when you get to that part in the game in HV/EV, it's way more responsive than it used to be. Kind of works a little bit more like modern AE2 as far as its responsiveness goes, which is really nice. Okay, chat. So what we're going to do is we're going to have 2 external transmitters, one here and one here. Oh, got to shift right click. That's right. We're going to do 11153. Sure. 11154. Yeah. And then we're going to make these internal. And we're going to do the same thing here. 11153. 11154. By the way, Chad, this is reminding me of the fact that we have the redstone sniffer now. I definitely want to make this. This should list every single redstone frequency number that you have going on in your base. We'll try that out in just a second. What I'm going to do is, whenever palladium metallic powder dust is below, let's just say 500 or something like that, we'll send a redstone signal. We'll get some red alloy wire, like so. Let's test this out. Yep, so that does emit the signal. Perfect. And then we want that to turn on this machine, right? But otherwise, let me move this a little bit. Oh, it removed my cover. That's interesting. I thought it would have kept the cover. That was kind of weird. We're going to take a NOT gate. We're going to place it like that. So this is going to be on by default, right? But whenever we're low on platinum metallic powder dust, this is going to kick off this LCR. This LCR will be off. And then this one will be on. Let's see. 11153. It should be on right now. Why is that not on? What is this magic? Dude, I've been wanting this for a while. The redstone sniffer. I'm very excited to make that. What's going on right now? Bottom, north. Is the maintenance cover causing issues? It shouldn't. 11153. Advanced redstone transmitter, external, 11153. That's redstone. I don't know, chat. Loved your vid, by the way. Oh, yo, thank you. I assume you're talking about the top 10 quality of life. I enjoyed making that video. That's been our most successful video on the channel so far. I've been really, really happy with it. Change the gate type. I usually never have to touch that, Rexy, but yeah, I mean, maybe. What would I change it to? Analog? No. Doesn't seem to be working either. What is this frequency? Wait, what is this checkbox here? Didn't this used to be like private or something? Well, now it works. So I just checked the checkbox. This usually meant private. Yeah, private frequency. I don't know why changing that to private frequency worked, but okay. Works for me. Okay, so oh, but this is on as well. Wait, we don't want that. There we go. Okay, so if this changes, let's test this. Now this one is on, that one's off. All right, perfect, perfect. Change that back. And now we're good to go. Chat. And now we're going to make tons and tons of palladium. How is rhodium, by the way? Because that was the other piece of the puzzle. We only need 5,100. Rhodium dust, 4,048. It's not great. I wonder if rhodium is part of the palladium byproduct stuff, though. Reprecipitated palladium or rhodium. I have to go back a bit here. Rhodium salt solution, rhodium salt dust, crude rhodium metal dust. Rhodium sulfate solution. Going way back, chat. Rhodium sulfate. Nah, it's part of platinum residue, which you get from the platinum concentrate part of the platline. There might be something wrong with rhodium. I'm going to check that off stream. Chat, Cat's feeling a little bit under the weather at this point, but she was a trooper to stay on as long as she did. Still dealing with some inflammation stuff. So I think we're gonna call it a day here. I do appreciate everybody hanging out. Thank you all for the subs, like, dude, especially Alpha and Vampire, dude. Yeah, you all came in clutch. We are going to be doing a 12-hour stream in the future, sometime in the near future. We will announce that more in Discord later. You know, preferably on a day when we're both feeling good as well. Thanks for today. Thank you all for always hanging out with us. We would not be doing this if you all weren't here. So Kat and I very, very much appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye to our YouTube and Kick friends. We will see you all later.